Alrighty, and we are back. This is our third episode for For Severity Campaign 2. When we had last left off, our motley crew of misfits had been hired aboard a merchant vessel, the Storm's Fury, to act as physical labor as well as protection aboard the dangerous Harlem Sea. After engaging a bit of piracy, the group eventually made port in Frobish. We had an impromptu fight pit in the tavern, some attempted wingmanning from Morbidia, and a venture out in the forest from Kane, who is currently MIA, but he will either be joining us later but in the meantime, we'll be taken over by Miss Hewitt. And we have... they'd reboarded the ship. They ventured back out into the... they headed up to the Twisted Isles and did a little bit of exploring there. They took a long time to actually get to the Cape. They did eventually make their way to the mark on the map that Captain Isaac had. And they had managed to get themselves into the cave. So Captain Isaac had just instructed the two additional pirates who'd been coming along with you to guard the entrance as they ventured forth. So who is doing what as you push your way into this cave?
The last thing I did last session was recommend that I go first, because, drought, cave.
Drought, cave, darkness. Makes sense. Alrighty, so you'd suggest you go first. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'll follow behind.
Okay, so we have Zelkanea, we have Effie.
I'd like to stick to the back of the party.
You're sticking to the back? Okay, so...
Kane will also kind of stick to, the middle with me.
Okay.
Since we're both...
So I just need to adjust the camera, because I did not do this first. Because I am a terrible person.
Just looking at, the top of our heads.
No, it had your face isn't, in both of them, but it was just, shoulders up. And then this
it was one of those
beautiful,
perspective shots.
There's a whole lot of background, not a lot of people.
Well, weren't we planning for a ghost to come in or something?
Yeah, just...
Okay, so our marching order currently then is... We had Zelkanea, we had Effie, and at this point, Isaac would be standing in the middle of you, then Kane, and then Morbidia.
Captain Goodman.
Very good man.
Very good man.
Alrighty. So, Captain Isaac, human as he is, does not have dark vision. And so he does end up pulling out a torch and lights that up, and so illuminating the tunnel. The walls of the tunnel are surprisingly smooth, as if they were intentionally carved into the rock. Definitely not a natural cave formation. And the tunnel leads forward, and then after about 15 or so feet, starts descending a large curved stairwell up ahead.
I'd like to make a perception check, just in general.
Okay, what are you trying to perceive?
I'm trying to perceive if I hear scurrying afoot.
Scurrying afoot, okay.
11.
You're not at the moment. You're not hearing anything in regards to scurrying, aside from your own footsteps. You're not really picking up on anything at the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to the captain really quickly and say, "What we hoping to find down there, Captain? What should we keep in? Should we the mer people? Should we be expecting more mer people?
Aye.
No. Should we be expecting anything other that might be,
Well,
trying to kill us?
Fool leaves their treasure unguarded.
Oh, okay, that's a fair point. But any ideas on what could be doing the guarding?
Haven't the foggiest.
Oh, good, great. Okay, cool. Love it.
Can I look around for any signs of anything that I would have experience with being from the Underdark?
Give me an investigation check, because you're looking specifically for things you've encountered before.
15.
15. The stylization of how this has been carved out, you aren't entirely sure, but you do get the feeling it does have some kind of dwarven origin.
We know how much you love dwarves.
Drow and dwarves are the greatest of friends.
Greatest of friends, all the time. Happy-go-lucky.
At least we know that the tunnel will be, nicely constructed.
What are you saying?
Nothing. Just, dwarves usually make nice tunnels. Are we going down now? Down?
Yeah, let's go down.
Let's go down.
Heading forward? Okay. So we had Zilvanray who was up in the front, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna try and stick. I'm gonna follow behind Zelkanea, but I'm gonna try and stick within the distance of the torchlight because I too am pretty human. I'm pretty human.
That's fair.
I will guard the captain as he's holding the precious life swords.
Okay. So you're gonna start heading down these stairs then?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to make me a perception check.
Perception check. 23.
23.
Damn.
Okay. As you're walking along, you do notice on the walls there are small holes, fairly evenly spread out at varying heights along the wall, almost the entire way down the stairwell.
It could be torchlights. Can I investigate one of those closer?
You can investigate one of the holes?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
11.
11. Even with your dark vision, because dark vision, especially in, no light, because you're looking into a small hole in the wall, you can't make out what's inside.
Can I cast dancing lights to light it up more?
Yes, you could. So you cast dancing lights, and as the light is illuminating this hole that you're investigating on the wall, you can see the glimmer of something metal inside.
Like, is it like opening up and then there's something metal, or is there something metal in the hole?
Something metal in the hole.
I want to touch it, but at the same time I don't want to touch it. I will cast Detect Magic. And if it isn't magical, then I will touch it.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic, and the only magical auras that you are currently seeing is the
One's on the captain.
ones on the captain.
Okay, I'm going to touch the metal thing, see if I can figure out what it is.
So you're shoving your finger into this hole to touch the metal thing?
Yep.
Okay. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not good. 21.
21. Okay. So you shove your finger into this hole, and as you hit this metal thing, you can feel it jab in the end of your finger. You do take 3 points of poison damage, but you are not poisoned.
Don't stick your fingers in the hole.
Why not?
Poison.
What? Tell the rest of the class. What do you see? What do you see?
There's a thing in the hole that stabbed me. Don't.
Like traps?
Yes.
Like poison traps.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I think you stabbed it, not the other way around. Maybe it's just defending itself. You put your finger in its hole.
Well, since we've now determined that there are poison traps in the wall, I'm just gonna roll. I guess I'm gonna roll. Would it be? May I roll an investigation check to see if I could see if there's anything to obviously set these off?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy. 19.
19. So, as you're moving along, because you're not seeing anything on the walls that would set these off. So you start looking around at like tiles, and you're looking at the stairs specifically, and you do notice that every few steps there's an addition, like the groove in the blocks that are making up these steps is a little bit more defined, and you get the feeling that those might be what set these off.
Every third step?
Every third step.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, this is just a guess. But from my analysis of the stairs, every third step, just don't touch it. Don't touch it. Or we'll be shish kebabs. Unless, we want to be shish kebabs.
I don't think he's you. Okay.
Not the kind of penetration you're looking for?
No, definitely not the kind of penetration we're looking for.
I just realized I cast the wrong detect. I should have detected poison.
How many steps are there?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
You're going down this large curving stairwell.
Ooh, so too many to set them all off intentionally while everyone else is.
Well, we could form a line, and the person on the back, as they do a step, they go, ugh, and then they go down another, and they go, ugh, and we just...
Seems like too much effort, though.
Our paladin's pretty tough. He can just set them all off, right?
Well, we could, but I don't think Kane wants to do that. Do you want to do that, Kane? No, I don't want to do that. See, Kane doesn't want to do that.
Come on, Kane, you want to do it?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to continue down the stairs, skipping the third steps that our barbarian friend suggested.
I'm gonna follow. Hopefully, none of these steps are slippery, because that would be bad.
And I'm going to hang back quite a ways from the last person just to make sure nothing's going to try and follow too closely behind us.
Okay.
Oh, there were the two guys outside.
Yeah, they might be dead, though. Whatever killed them might come for us.
There were two dead guys out there? Oh, I was totally oblivious to that.
No, they're not dead yet, as far as we know.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No, the captain left had brought 2 additional crew along with you in your venture, and he had them stay at the end.
Oh, they're dead. Death by jungle.
So, you venture down the stairs, making very sure not to step on every third step along this way. And upon reaching the bottom of the stairwell, you are greeted by a fairly grisly sight. On the wall, you get to the bottom of the stairwell and it leads out into a straight path. And on the wall to your left, you can see spikes jutting out and a pair of corpses, humanoid corpses, impaled on these spikes.
Yummy.
I assume it didn't take us 10 minutes to go down the steps. Is there any magic?
No.
No. Damn.
No, it wouldn't have taken you 10 minutes to go down the
So
steps.
it's a large room, and on the sides there are...
It's a hall. You've reached the end of the bottom of the stairs, and it's a hallway leading forward. And on the left side of the hall, the hallway itself is about 15 feet wide.
Okay.
And on the left wall, you can see the spikes jutting out, and these humanoid bodies pressed up against the wall and impaled on these spikes.
Are there any, rocks on the floor?
Roll for a perception
Okay.
check.
Or something. Oh, no, I see.
You're looking
I
for
see.
a corpse to toss?
Yeah.
Okay.
This feels like one of them rooms that goes like this, really slowly. And you watch it as it kills you.
I've got a grappling hook I could toss.
Do you think that'll work?
I don't know.
Can I just look for a pressure plate on the floor that's going to send these spikes at us?
Roll me an investigation check.
11.
You look around and you're not seeing anything.
What do I have in my inventory that's expendable?
Party members are not in your inventory.
Sure.
Yeah.
But torches are useless to me. I'm going to take one of my torches and just throw it.
Yeah.
Just throw it down the hall.
Yep.
We should have let that.
Tunk, 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 tunk. Nothing happens.
I'm going to light the next one and throw it down the hall.
Okay, you light the next torch and throw it down the hall and... Tunk, 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 tunk. And there's now some light down the hall, but nothing's happening.
How far can I see down the hall? Because I have 120 feet dark vision. Can I see the end of the hall?
No, you see the hall about 70 feet forward. Take a right turn.
Okay.
Do the spikes stop at that right turn?
They stopped long before.
Oh, they stopped long before. Okay. It looks like they stop. How many feet does it look like till they stop?
The panel seems to be about 15 feet long.
Panel is 15 feet. Okay.
And the spikes are floor to ceiling?
Yes.
Dang. What are they made of? We're wood, right?
You have dark vision, correct?
I sure do.
And with the torch, it would be dim light. You can tell they're metal.
Okay, Kane. I need you to take your sword, and I need you to just break them as you go. So they can stab it. Just every single spike. Break it.
I don't think I can do that. I really don't want to mess up my sword trying to do that. I guess I could try. Actually, no. Effie's gonna be like, I'll try. Effie comes up, grabs her greatsword. She's gonna try and hit one of the spikes.
Okay, so you're walking forward. You're gonna try and hit one of the spikes.
I'm just gonna hit it really hard.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! Oh no! 6.
6.
Am I dead?
You walk forward, and you feel yourself, like your foot catches on, but you shake it off as you're determined to take out this thing. And as you swing it, this entire panel swings out like a door. And so that is...
Oh no! I hurt.
You take 15 points of damage.
I hurt.
And
you take this hit and you get knocked back, and then you hear click, 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 click as this panel slides back into place in the wall.
From my position on the ground, I'm gonna be like, okay. Oh no, we don't want to do that. That really hurt.
I'm gonna sworn down on Effie and cast Healing Whisper. Because I feel quite bad about it.
Thank you for that. Holy crap.
You heal 8 points of damage. Okay.
Oof.
Don't do that. That hurts.
We learned a thing.
We learned a
Learned a
thing.
thing.
It really hurts.
Shit.
I just want Kane to remember that I took one for the team for Kane.
Can I try to locate what she triggered the trap with?
You can do an investigation check.
15.
15. You aren't seeing anything that would have set it off, but you figure there must be some kind of trigger.
I'm still laying on the ground, by the way. I'm just,
You're just like,
I'm taking 5.
Captain Isaac is also going to take a look. Oh, he sees shit all.
Us humans
Yeah, I know.
with them dim low lights.
Any of the pirate party that came with us, do any of them have a quarterstaff by chance?
The captain's the only one still with us.
Well, I thought we had 2 more. There was
There was
at the
2 left at
entrance.
the beach, there was 2 left at the entrance, and that
the
was it.
beach, of course.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought we had some with us.
No, we left 2 on the beach, and then 2 are guarding the entrance to where you guys currently are.
Well, fiddlesticks.
I'm gonna quickly look.
Ooh, I have incense. I'm going to light some incense and see if the airflow is strange.
Okay. So you light some incense, and
I have a javelin. I should have threw that. Sorry.
you light the incense, and the smoke is just slowly trailing up. There's not much rotation of airflow in the cavern. Even just smelling, you can all tell, like, the air in here is fairly stale.
So the trap that swung, there was no space between the end of the trap and the wall that we could just shimmy.
Yeah, the trap itself is 15 feet long. The hallway itself is 15 feet wide, so it comes flush to the other wall. And then clicks back into place.
Do you think we could throw a javelin at it, and then once it's clicking back into place, just follow it behind?
I think anything's possible. Yeah.
You want to try that?
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna get back up. Go a safe distance. Go reach behind me. Pull out
I'm
my
backed up all the way to like the stairs.
So question,
Yeah.
you're backing up?
Yes, it's got a, let me look at this javelin really quickly. It has a range of 30 feet to 120 feet. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get out of the way so I don't get stuck in the swing, and I'm just gonna throw a javelin at
Okay,
it.
so you backed up then.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check.
13.
13. As you're walking back, you feel something snag your foot.
Son of a
And
bitch.
whoom, but you are far enough back because you're backing up that it swings forward and slams into place, and then tick, 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 tick,
Okay.
as it starts pulling itself back into place.
But I felt something on the floor, right?
Yes.
Okay, which foot did I feel that on?
It was as you were walking back, whichever. So what it gives, we'll just say your right foot. As you're backing up, something snagged your right foot. As that foot was moving back.
Snagged it?
Yes, as in something you felt your foot catch on something.
Am I still frozen in place from where
Yes.
I snagged? Okay, I'm like, someone want to take a look at my right foot.
On it, like on it. Get on all fours.
Right foot, not moving, bouncing Betty beneath it.
So you get down on all fours. You're looking right at the back of her foot, and it's hard. Like even the captain comes over and is taking a little bit of a look, and with the torchlight now shining directly into this area, you're seeing a black wire stretched about an inch above the floor, all the way across the hall. Where that catches, or where that is about 5 feet before the where the wall stopped. So as if you're walking forward and were to step on it, you get a couple more steps before whoomp.
There's a wire dealie that you tripped over, sort of. Let's just cut it. Let's cut the
That
wire.
sounds like a good. Yeah,
Let's
that
do
sounds good. This sounds good. Let's
Yeah.
cut. Yeah, let's cut the wire.
I got a dagger. It's nicknamed Solutions. We got this.
All right, so you're cutting the wire with solutions.
Yes.
All right, so ding, and as you cut it, it was fairly tense. Also, you cut it into dink, and it goes slack. Nothing happens.
Okay. I volunteer as tribute to press forward after I take a good look at the remainder of the floor and note that there's no more wires up until I get towards the trap.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll me an investigation check.
That's not terrible. 23.
You do not see any more wires. As you're like very carefully like crawling forward, looking, you get there and there's no more wires.
Okay. I am gonna continue, let's say 10 feet into the hallway.
Okay.
Looking down, just looking for anything.
Okay. You continue walking those 10 feet, and you're being very careful with where you're stepping. You're not seeing anything. Nothing happens with the wall and the trap.
Okay, I'm gonna continue forward, looking at the ground, and occasionally stopping and looking at the ceiling and the walls. I just want to look for wires everywhere now.
Yeah. You by this point you've passed the end of this wall, like the trap wall, and you're not seeing anything else.
Okay, on my way then, the two corpses that are there, can I interlock their hands together? Because they're side by side, right?
They're fairly close together. Yeah, it takes a little bit of force because you have to kind of unpry one's arm from the spike it is impaled on to move it over. But you manage to kind of awkwardly like back to back link their hands because the body's not letting you like turn the wrist without just like sort of just breaking the arm.
Okay. I still have some chalk left over from when I drew the outline around Zylvan Ray. So on the wall opposite them, I want to write "Love is Pain."
Well, she's doing this. Can I check the bodies for if there's anything still of value on them?
Roll me a investigation check.
16.
16. You go rummaging through their pockets. You find a couple gold. There's a sword on one of their hips that the sword is like the metal on it has been mangled. You feel it probably got hit by the one of the spikes. But aside from that, there's nothing really of value on them.
So there's a couple gold. I'll take the gold.
Yep.
And I'll take the sword, toss it at Dragonborn.
Kane.
Yeah, and be like, here's a sword for you.
He catches it. And
It's mangled. What am I supposed to do with this?
You can figure it out.
Kane just throws it over his shoulder.
I forgot, how many gold pieces did you say? I
2.
had? 2, okay.
I go up to the couple and I go, that's sweet. That's really sweet. This is adorable. It's nice. It's a nice thing you did for them.
Yeah, and I want to press on.
Captain Isaac's going to stop. He's going to look at the you mucking with the corpses, and he's just going to shake his head, and it's a bad omen to be messing with the dead.
You could have left me at the beach.
I think it's sweet. You didn't know they could have been lovers, and this was their last. Think about it. The last thing they had was them together, and then suddenly they got squished.
If I was in better graces with Lost, I'd raise them both from the dead and bring them with us.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't be able to hold. But would they still be holding hands in their undead life?
The skeletons can hold hands.
That
and they
would
march
be.
down the hallway.
That would be. I think that would be swell. I think from now on, skeletons should always hold hands.
I'm also going to cast False Life on myself at this point because I'm paranoid and I'm no longer going first.
Oh, I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah.
I will be front and center.
Okay, so you cast False Life on yourself. How long does False Life last again?
An hour.
Okay, so you cast False Life on yourself, you get those extra...
Yeah, I rolled a 4, so I get a nice 8 extra.
8 temporary hit points. Booyah. And you're moving to the back of the line?
No, I'll be second. Just not first.
You're going to run up ahead?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Morbidia is now front and center. Zovenray is dropping down one, and Isaac is now between Zovenray and Effie, because he's staying in the middle. Alrighty. So you start, or you progress forwards, and as you reach the end of this hall, it does take that right turn. And as you turn, you see a large, just a large stone wall. And on the wall, you have a symbol of 2 interlocking rings. On either side of the wall, or on either side of this door, coming from the walls on the side, there is a chain hanging with a ring on the end.
I'm going to take my shield out, like put it like in front of me, and then I use my sword and like pull on the chain.
Step back
Yeah.
when this happens.
Yeah.
I'm no longer in the front.
Okay.
I'm as far back as I can, like with the tip of my scimitar just like pull down.
Just
Okay.
rock, paper, scissors, and return into our room now.
Give me a strength check.
Strength check. 12.
12. You reach out your sword and you're just using the very tip, so you don't have very good pressure with that. And you're trying to push it down, and there's you're feeling a little bit of give, but you're not able to get any good oomph behind it to actually push it anywhere.
So with thaumaturgy, could I pull on it the same way I could fly open a door?
No.
No. I'll take like a half step forward, so like a slightly thicker part of the sword, and try again.
Do you want a javelin? I got a javelin.
I will hold on to my symbol of law. She will protect me.
How big's the ring at the bottom of the chain?
The ring is about that big around.
Okay.
It's like, what do I have in regards to close example? Yeah, about that big around. So it's something you could easily get your hand to and pull.
Okay.
But give me another strength check as you move forward that extra little bit.
Oh, that one's worse 9.
Yeah, you're still. You're just like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. 'Cause you keep trying to push down with it, and it's not going anywhere.
I take my sword back. I put it away. I like take a step back. It's like, no, that's not working. Someone else's turn.
Right. I wanna check the ceiling to see if there's like holes for poison spikes to come out of, or the floor. Like I want to check if I can see an obvious trap.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Gladly. What's a 5?
So you look around, and you feel you've given it a good look over. It's like, I don't see anything.
Okay. I feel like because I rolled a 1, I was like, nope, nothing there. Okay. Dang. Well, I'm probably feeling really confident because I don't see anything. So I'm just gonna pull the darn chain because I'm an idiot.
So you just walk, grab the chain, give it a pull.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
give me a
taking
strength
another
check.
step back.
That's fair. 18.
18. Alrighty, so you grab the one chain and you give it a good hard pull, and you start feeling the click, click, click as the like notches of each rung of the chain is like clicking past the wall, and over to your right you can see the other chain going up.
So it's gone up past what my chain level is
Yeah,
at?
you're pulling your chain down, the other chain is rising up.
Were they level before we
Yes.
started? Dang. And they're far enough that we couldn't... Are they far enough that we can't interlink them?
No one's tried.
No one's tried. I wanna release the chain a little bit so it comes level with the other one.
Okay, so you let go of the chain, they automatically level themselves.
Okay. Say, I think maybe we should try and smash them together.
Sure, why not? I will go to the other side.
So you both grab a chain.
Go grab a chain.
Yeah. Is there like a clip on?
Yeah, let's examine it. Is it both rings at the bottom of each chain?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I examine the ring.
Can you give me an investigation check?
Oh, just 8.
That is a nice metal ring.
That's beautiful. Really,
Excellent
dwarves
craftsmanship.
really do a good job. Just fine craftsmanship. This
I'm
is.
gonna examine my ring to see if there's 12.
That's a fine dwarven ring.
I really do.
I know, right?
Fine dwarven
crap.
I'm
ring.
gonna like,
Directly
hide
before
as much
Samai.
behind my shield as I can.
All right, I'm gonna walk my chain over to Effie,
Yeah, I'm gonna walk.
and I'm gonna hope that magic ensues, and I'm just gonna like try and push my ring into that ring.
So you both are pulling your rings together, trying to get them together, and as hard as you're pulling, the rings are about 3 inches apart.
They want to be together so
I
bad.
like the skeleton.
It's pure love.
Okay, I throw my chain, and I'm like, we gotta rethink this. We need to marry these somehow.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, Tiefling, stop pulling your chain. Human, pull your chain.
I will start pulling my chain.
The chain on your side starts like clicking back into the wall,
All right.
Okay.
and then you reach a point where you're pulling, and the ring from your chain is right butt up against the wall, right up against the hole where the chain was coming out of, and you're pulling on your chain. It's not going anywhere.
Alright, so we've pulled them both close to maximum, at least at this point.
Well, Morbidia's chain is currently as far into the wall as it can be, and Effie's chain is as far out of the wall as it can be.
And nothing on the wall has changed.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to look back down the hallway. Has anything down the hallway changed?
Roll me a perception check.
13.
No.
I'm just gonna keep holding my chain. This is a stand and wait for instruction moment.
So there were the 2 chains and then a wall, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab my lit torch that I threw.
Okay.
I'm going to throw it at the wall.
Okay. You walk up and As the torch hits the wall, there's that moment of spark as the lit end hits the wall, and then the torch falls to the floor. With the fresh light in here, you can see it a little bit better now. Once again, the picture, the carving in the stone door of the two interlocking rings.
You're right. I think they need to marry somehow, but they don't want to be married.
I got rope. We can make it a threesome. A rope ring in the middle. I'm going to take my rope. I have a 50-foot rope, and I'm going to cut, a foot off of it. And I'm going to...
will be married!
I'm going to pull the chain that was currently up against the wall, pull it back out,
I'm going to let
towards
go.
Effie. I'm going to try tying a ring in the middle to connect the two chains.
Well, she's doing that. There's still no magic here, right? I just realized that I could probably still have that running a little bit.
But this point, detect magic probably would have run out, because you would have spent a while investigating the spike.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
But you've managed to take these two rings, and you've taken your foot of rope that you've cut off, so you now have a 49-foot rope and a 1-foot rope, and you've tied that 1-foot rope around these two rings, and the rings are now hanging there in the middle of the hall, about 3 inches apart.
What if we start pulling them back?
You two are both pretty small. Let's get our dragonborn there to just heave on both of them with all of his weight.
Come up. He'll grab both, one in each arm. So easy because we conveniently tied them together for him. And he'll pull back.
Okay, he's gonna try and pull back.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh boy. Ooh, that is an 18.
18. He pulls, and these chains are not going anywhere.
Well.
Okay, new strategy. Let's scour the floors and the walls to see if there's a metal ring somewhere that we're missing.
Yeah.
That might make a lot more
Yeah.
sense.
I think I'm gonna start looking around, and I guess I'll do my own investigation check.
Okay.
Ew, you were just not investigating, you guys. That's a 6.
You're looking around, and you're not seeing anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, I want to
aside
check
from
out
this whole ordeal.
I want to check out just the because the previous walls were curved, right? And there's a flat one in front of us,
What do you mean curved?
or circular, sort of, if I remember correctly.
Hmm?
No, I'm just crazy. Okay.
You're just crazy. The circular things are the rings at the end of these chains. There's flat wall, and flat wall. The
Okay, so
flat
all
wall
the
directly
walls
in
are
front of you has the carving of the two rings that are interlocked on it.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that. I want to see if I can notice anything.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
8.
You figured the ring could probably fit inside the holes, but why?
Put the rings inside the holes.
I'm just gonna turn to Captain. What the hell, Captain?
What do you be looking at me for?
God damn! I'm gonna start taking the rings and gonna start pulling them into the hole. I guess I have to shove the chain through the holes.
So you push the chain through the hole a little bit, trying getting yourself a little bit of slack. You probably have to untie the rope at this point.
I'll tie the rope.
It was a divorce. It wasn't working.
They tied the knot and they broke the seal. But you take one of the rings, and as you push it into the groove on the wall, you see blue runes light up around this ring, and you can't pull the ring back out.
Oh, I was way off. Okay.
Put the other one in the other hole. I say that. I don't do it.
Go up to it, and I'm gonna put the ring in the hole.
So you're gonna try and put the other ring in the other hole?
Gonna put the ring in the hole.
Doesn't reach.
What? It doesn't
It's
reach?
about 3 inches too far to be able to get into that second hole.
Use your axe, break the chain, put it in the hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my axe.
Okay, roll me an attack.
God damn it, that's a 10.
So you miss the chain. You bring your axe back and you swing down, and it's like as you're doing that, like the chain just like one little retraction, just that little, right beside the chain. You feel that reverberation in your hand as you just hit solid rock.
Kane, you do it. Kane probably looks at me like, I'm not doing it. Do it! So he's gonna come up, grab his great sword. He's gonna swing at it.
Okay.
He rolled an 11.
He
That
swings
guy
his sword
goes
down.
to jail.
It doesn't do anything to the chain.
Bitch.
You currently have one ring in the wall and blue glowing runes around it.
Can I read the runes?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Undercommon, and Gnomish.
That'd be a no.
If
Yes,
we,
you have to learn more in Dwarven. But you're good pals, the dwarves.
What if we took out the one that we already have and put the other one in? Maybe it's like a
Sequence thing. Where
maybe
you
it's
do it
like
in the right order.
yeah.
Yeah. Before we do that, I'll just quickly check out the writing as well. I speak Infernal, if that helps, in addition to Common and Goblin.
You look at the runes and none of it makes sense.
None of it makes sense. Okay. For good measure, I'm just gonna touch them too.
Okay, you put your hands on the runes and feels stone. It feels like stone. You're not noticing anything abnormal about the runes.
Okay, great. Sure, I'm up for that.
It's the only thing I've got right now. I take the one that's glowing and I wrench it out, and I take the other one.
You grab that first ring and you pull on it and you pull on it and you pull on it and it does not give.
Oh no!
Shit. Okay, well.
I try pulling on the other chain, just like down like we were before, and see if that releases it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
I'm the wrong person to do this. That's one.
It's a one. So you walk up.
You're just like hanging on your tiptoes.
And the chain doesn't move. But you kind of wind up. Nothing happened.
That sounds like my character. I put my effort into this. I tell the barbarian and the dragonborn, like, you try. Pull this one.
First, I'm just gonna sit on the floor and I'm gonna take another look at this. We've got a ring in the thing, and it's glowy. Well, the other one doesn't want to go in because it can't fit. It won't fit. It won't reach. Okay, screw it. I get up and I roll a wrench on the.
Okay. Is anyone helping?
It's 3 inches off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So close. Yeah, I'll give a hand with that.
Okay, so you can roll with advantage.
Yeah. Ooh. So that was a 12 and a 1, which would be 5. So.
And 12 would be what?
Modified. That's a modified 12. So
Oh,
I rolled
modified
an 8.
12.
Yeah.
So you grab onto this ring and you start pulling, and you feel a little bit of a shift, and you can hear a little bit of like stone scraping on stone. But as you're pulling on it, it's heavy.
Can Kane come and help us?
Yeah, you can give another go with Kane. Once again, helping, so you'd have advantage on the roll.
We got some extra distance, right?
I rolled 2 1s in a row.
Get rid of that die.
Yeah, I think the dice is cursed.
Both those die are just like
That's like
unhappy.
the last session.
Holy
fighting the
cow.
Won the entire
Okay, that one's better. Okay, that is a 22.
22. So, Kane walks up, and you're still pulling the chain. Kane reaches up, and he grabs onto the chain as well. And you start pulling it. And as you do, you feel, or you hear once again that stone scraping on stone, and the chain is slowly pulling forward. And as you two are standing back a little bit at this point, you're able to see the ring that's on it being pulled over. And slowly but surely, you manage to pull this door open.
as we're like hanging off this chain.
Okay, hold that there. Good stuff.
So, once you guys had gotten the door pulled far enough open, the blue runes on the door fade, and that chain just drops back and hangs limply by the side of the door.
I kick it.
You look out.
Kick the chain.
I kick it. Stupid chain. It's mocking me.
Well, that was weird.
I'd like everyone to make a perception check.
Ooh.
13.
I need one from
So
you as
Effie
well.
rolled a nat 20, which goes to be a 23.
Okay.
And Kane did not roll as well. Oh.
I'll be concerned if Kane did roll better than a nat 20. It's like, what are you using? 100-sided die. It's fine.
Where is
What would a
perception?
100-sided die look
Or,
like?
Golf ball.
Golf ball is-
A golf ball
Kane
is
rolled a 6.
a 6. Yeah, a 100-sided die is essentially a golf ball.
Yeah.
Also, good luck getting that thing to stop. So you rolled a 23,
13.
8.
and Kane had a 6. And Captain Isaac had a 16. So Captain Isaac, Zelkanea, and Effie all hear crunch, crunch, and then sound of flesh ripping. And as you look into the room, and actually Zelkanea, because of your dark vision, you can see this quite well. You can see 2 large creatures within the room. And that puts us... Did it update your guys' page?
No.
Nope.
No? Okay, I'm getting an error on Roll20 on my side, so I need to reboot that. Really? Darn it. Apparently it's not letting me multi-screen as a GM anymore. Oh, maybe. Here we go. I need that. Now did it change?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it sure did.
Booyah! Alrighty.
Oh, those look fun.
Those look like a lot of fun. Okay,
So much fun.
get rid of that. And zoom out. So as you look into the room, you see these large creatures standing there. There's dismembered body parts, partially eaten and strewn around the room. And you can see these 2 large panther-like creatures gorging themselves on these humanoid bodies, placing one of their 6 large paws onto the body, pinning it down as they're ripping the flesh off with their razor-sharp teeth. A pair of tendrils protrude from between their forward shoulder blades and whip about, a large pad covered in teeth-like bony protrusions at its tip. You see one of their heads perk up, sniff twice, look towards the door, and then just letting that as the other one now perks up. I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Woohoo!
That's not necessary.
Oh.
It is very necessary.
I rolled a 4 on my initiative.
Effie rolled a 21, and Kane rolled a 13.
Okay. Morbidia, what do we have for yours?
21. My modifier is 2.
What is your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is also 2.
Okay, so you 2 can choose who goes first.
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna have Morbidity at the front of that line. Captain Isaac is sitting at a 17. Kitty Whippins 1 is sitting at a 19 plus. Do. And Cupid's 2 is... Alrighty. So as the door opens up and these things start rolling, the other Morbidity, you do oh shoot, there's things in there. What would you like to do?
Well, I first kind of see it being like, I don't get why you guys are freaking out. Like, what's going on in there? And I'm going to step into the room.
As you step in and look at these creatures, now you're taking them in, and they're full of majesty. And have you actually ever like as you're looking at them, you watch the image of their body start to shift and move as if there was 2 or 3 of them in different areas around where it had originally been standing.
Oh god, it's using agility. It's fucking ominous. Alright,
Double team.
I'm gonna target the panther creature thing on the right of me.
Okay.
Because this is a very big room, and most of my spells are in closer range.
So you step in to the room?
And maybe I'll step 10 feet to the right, just so I'm not blocking the doorway. So Kane can come in and be a big hero. And I'm gonna whip a firebolt.
Firebolt.
That's
okay.
a very, very different spell.
Those are very different spells.
At the panther thing's face.
Okay. So I want you to roll me your attack with disadvantage.
That sucks. Oh, that really sucks. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Does hit.
Ooh.
That was 15 with disadvantage?
Yeah, my other one was much better of a roll, but I had the 9. No, just use you. 9 damage.
9 damage. Alrighty. So you whip out that firebolt and it sears across and it curves in and does hit what you believe to be with a massive one of them, and it kind of rows and writhes a bit, and that dissipating illusionary source around it fades, and there's now just the single source. We are on to Effie.
I'm actually going to get in front of Morbidia.
Aw.
Probably just a little bit more. And
So you've moved 20 feet at this point?
yeah, I'm going to hold my action and wait for them to come closer.
So you're waiting for one to get in within melee range?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have held your action?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We are on to Kitty 1. So, Kitty 1, what is Kitty's movement speed? 30. 1, 2, 3. So the cat's going to run up to there, and it's going to reach out with one of those tendrils and make an attack at you.
Oh boy.
So that is 16.
It just hits.
Just hits. Okay. So I need D6. Alrighty, so you take 6, 7 bludgeoning damage
Oh boy.
and 2 piercing damage.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then it is going to lash out with its second
Oh boy.
tentacle. These things are scary.
Bring in with their tentacles.
That is another 16.
Holy hell, 16?
Yup. That is 6 bludgeoning damage and 1 piercing.
I want everyone to know that I hurt.
No, that wasn't 16 damage. It was 16, so it hit you.
Yeah, 16 to hit, not 16
okay.
damage.
Oh, I thought you were doing 16 damage. I was like,
No,
what
no, no,
the
no.
hell?
No, that was his second attack at
Okay.
16 to hit.
Okay, good. Yeah, my armor class is 15.
Alrighty. And that ends Kitty 1's turn.
Okay, how much damage did he do again?
That second one was 6 and 1.
6 and 1, so 7. So he did. So altogether he did
14.
14 damage. Okay.
Alrighty, Captain Isaac is going to go 5, 10, 20, 25. He's going to run straight up to it. And you watch as he pulls out the cleaver off his back. And he's going to take his first swing. And that is... He just misses with that first swing. As he swings at the cat just leaps back just that little bit, just out of the range. But Captain Isaac is going to bring the cleaver back up for a second swing. And that is going to connect. And he deals... where's my d8? 4, 5... And he deals 9 damage in total to Kitty. Alrighty. Which puts us up to Kane.
How far away is that creature now from Kane?
You could run up to it.
You could run up to it?
10, 15... You could get there in 20 feet if you were to go straight to there.
Could he run straight up, like move to the left 2 squares? Actually, no.
To there?
Yeah, actually, no. Put him back there to where he's in melee. And he's going to. Unfortunately, I don't have any things for Hunter's Mark.
There's nothing on there for his Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it works.
Give me just a moment and I can grab that for you.
I apologize.
Hunter's Mark. All good.
It worked well last time we were in combat.
So it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay.
Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to a creature you can see whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you have advantage on perception and survival checks to find it. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to mark a new creature.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so bonus action, 1d6 damage.
On hit.
And
to
then,
your marked creature.
Yeah, and then
if it dies before your hour is up, you can, or before you lose concentration, you can move it to a new target.
an advantage to perception, that was?
To perception and survival checks used to find this creature.
Okay.
So if a creature runs away from you, you can use that to find them.
Okay. So he is going... Okay, so he's going to use Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay,
And
so
then...
I'm going to mark that with the Hunter's Mark then. And actually I need to mark this guy with... He's all wavy.
So, because it's a line, he's going to use his breath weapon. So he's going to blow lightning on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, which is 2d6 lightning. It's in a 5x30 line.
Okay.
So, roll to hit.
For your breath weapons?
Yeah.
Do they roll...
No, I believe it's just a dexterity saving
dexterity
throw
saving. Oh,
on
okay.
Their part.
And if they fail, they take half.
Yeah.
If they fail, they take half.
Or, no, if
Yeah,
they,
they save.
succeed.
Right.
Other way around. If they succeed, they take half.
Yeah, just one moment. Just check.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a fail on your side when they succeed.
Yeah.
The DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus Constitution modifier plus proficiency bonus. Creature takes 2d6 damage on failed save and half as much on a successful. Okay, so I need to make a... Wait a second. When do we... Oh, the saving type is determined by... Okay. But Kane's is blue, because he's lightning, so it's dex save. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is a 16. What is his con modifier?
His con modifier is +1.
+1? Okay. And proficiency bonus is +3 at the
Two.
moment? 2?
2.
Okay, so yeah, right now... So the kitty does succeed, so it only
Okay.
takes half damage.
So it only takes 1d6.
Well, you still roll your 2d6,
Yeah.
and I take half damage
Oh,
of
okay.
that.
Oh. I rolled 10.
So 5 damage.
5 damage.
Alrighty. So the Kane rears his head back and just belches out all this lightning that just streams forward. And Kitty does manage to mostly avoid it, but does still take part of the hit. Alrighty. Kitty 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kitty 2 is moving in. And we are on to Zelkanea.
Okay, I am going to cast... I'll shake it up since I can see down here. And cast Chill Touch, targeting both of them, because they're now both close enough.
What's the distance they have to be
Within 30 feet of each other.
Yep. So you're casting Chill Touch on both of them?
Yes.
Okay, now is that an attack roll?
Yeah, that's an attack roll.
Okay, so make your rolls, and that would be separate rolls for them.
Yes. So one of them, I rolled...
So for the first target,
7.
so this is the one that's already been hit.
It was a 7, and then the other one is a 19.
The second one you'd have to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, roll with disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay, that one is only a 14 then.
A 14 still hits. Okay, so roll your damage for Chill Touch.
This is the one that... Oh, wait. It's the
You only
same
hit
as
one,
Chill
so.
Touch. So, 8.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay.
wait, does Chill Touch have a modifier for my thing? I don't remember.
I don't believe it gets a damage modifier.
Chill Touch... Yeah, just a D8. Yeah. So
Okay, so it takes the 1d8 damage, and as it does that, the misty visions that it had been creating around itself fade, and you can now see it in its full form.
Okay. And for my bonus action, I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Shield of Faith, okay. Does Chill Touch require you to be able to see your target?
Here goes the skeleton. Attack against creatures, assail them. Well, I have to attack them, so I assume I'd have to be able to see them.
Okay, so I'm just going to move you forward then just past the door.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So we are back to the top of the line. Morbidia.
Great. From where I am, can I tell how Kitty is looking on the right there?
How Kitty is looking?
Yeah.
Kitty's not having a fun time, but Kitty's still pretty beefy.
He's got some fight left in.
Kitty's still got a lot of fight.
All right. Kind of rub my hands together, flex my fingers a little, and I'm gonna shout, "What's new, pussycat? Why do you have tentacles? You are not a squid!" I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at it.
I want to know how you do that.
Existence needs to end.
Okay, so this is just a straight attack.
Straight attack. Oh,
That's
sorry.
that's
I'm rolling a
D8.
d12 for some reason.
Yeah, D12.
And no disadvantage.
No disadvantage on this.
Sweet. So 18's gonna hit,
18 definitely hits.
and now I will roll the 12.
Now you roll your damage.
12 damage.
12 damage. Nicely done. Alrighty, so you give that shout and you cast out the Witch Bolt, and that string... Witch Bolt's the string of lightning.
It sure is, and I'm gonna keep my concentration on it just as a heads
Okay,
up.
so you are keeping concentration on that to maintain. Okay. So the lightning casts out and it hits this cat, and you see its hair just stand up on end as the lightning hits it. And it lets out that... It's really not happy with that. And that puts it to Effie's turn.
I'm gonna move to the other side of Captain Isaac, of the creature, the first, and I am going to rage,
Okay.
and I'm going to hit my, hit it with my great sword, or my great axe.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do not hit. That's an 8.
That is an 8. That does not hit.
Doesn't hit. Yeah.
So you bring your great axe down, and the cat like steps out of the way.
Yeah.
And...
I'm still reeling from that last hit.
Alrighty. And so it is now Kitty's turn. How smart is Kitty? Kitty's not that smart.
Yes.
Okay, and actually, is this at the start or the end?
I like derpy cats.
Yeah,
Best
derpy
cats.
cats are the best cats. When they stick their tongue out.
Blech.
Until the end of his next turn. Okay. So, Kitty, having just dodged your attack, is going to take a swing at you. And so the first tentacle comes flying along. That is not going to hit.
Yes!
That is an 11.
Yeah!
So the first tentacle swings, just barely missing you. The second tentacle is going to swing up and is going to go for Kane, because Kane had hit it as well. And that is a 12. That is
does not hit. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I just realized something.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
It's got a bonus of 15.
It's got a bonus.
No,
No.
Actually, in regards to the breath weapon,
Oh no.
avoidance. If the creature is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a saving throw to only take half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds the saving throw.
Oh no.
So that is something for me to remember for the future. I'm not going to undo
Okay.
the damage because I already... That was my fuck up.
Yeah, please keep
Need that 5 damage.
We need a 5.
Beat that 5 damage. No, so, yes, I'm not going to undo that damage because that was a fuck up on my side. But just for going forward.
Okay.
Um,
It's got avoidance. Got it.
yeah. So it took those 2 swings, and then as it gets itself down and hunkers ready, you watch the duplicates of it start like phasing out of its body. Alrighty. That puts us on to Isaac, who is going to take a swing at it. And that is going to miss. He takes his cleaver, takes his first swing, goes in for a second swing, and also misses on that second swing. Brings his cleaver back across, and cat just hops back that little step.
Captain, my captain, get
Yeah,
it together.
damn it, Isaac.
Captain,
There's
you are
suddenly 3
failing
of them.
us.
Huh?
I said there's suddenly 3 of them. Give the captain a break. Kane.
Kane is going to hit it with his great sword.
Okay, so this is with disadvantage
Okay.
because Kitty's kittying again.
Ooh, yeah, no, that is a 11.
11 does not hit.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Five, 10,
I like this thing.
15.
Oh no.
Stay
So
away.
Kitty's gonna move in it a little bit, and it's going to lash out its tentacle at you because you hit it, and so it's gonna swing out that first tentacle, and that is a 21 to hit,
Oh, come
Oh,
on!
Jesus Christ.
and so that is not bad. That would be 6 bludgeoning damage and 1 piercing damage.
It's business.
And it's going to lash out with its second attack, which is going to miss. That was a 2. So it swings out with the second attack and slaps the tentacle down, but your body is already falling back a little bit from that first hit, so the second tentacle does not connect. Alrighty, so we are on to Zelkanea. And as it took that attack, you watch its body shift into being triplicates of itself.
I want to toll the dead on both of them.
Yeah.
Toll the dead?
Yes.
Alrighty.
So that is a wisdom saving throw on their part.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
What's my thing? 13.
13. Well, neither kitty is smart. Or is wise.
He's got no street smarts. He's got no book smarts. He's got no street smarts.
Okay, so both hits do connect.
Yay.
Just take them out of their phasey beast moments. And so what is our damage?
12 and 2.
Two. Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, putting the spider right between me and the one that's closest to me.
Okay. Do I still have the spider token? Why do I not have the spider token still?
What are cats afraid of?
Spider.
Water.
Water.
Loud noises. Mostly water.
Giant spiders are spooky.
That's fair.
Okay, we got our spider.
And I'm going to make the spider lash out at the one right there. So I roll to hit,
Yeah, so make an attack roll.
and I roll, mine is a +5, so I roll a 19,
19 hits.
and then
Damage for the spiritual weapon.
I can't remember what damage for the spiritual weapon was.
1d8, is it not?
Spiritual weapon damage is 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay. So that will be 9 damage.
Nicely done. Alrighty, so that spider forms out and just slams into the face of this kitty. And Kitty's reeling back from that a little bit. Alrighty, and that puts us back to the top of the line. That is Morbidia.
So having maintained concentration, I'm gonna use it to pop another.
Pop another witch bolt.
Yeah. And my understanding is that I don't roll to hit, I just roll damage.
Let me verify that. I believe that is correct, but I just want to verify.
Definitely.
Because witch bolt is one of those wonky spells
Yeah.
that lets you just keep on doing. Witch bolt. Beam of crackling blue energy launches out towards a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. What is the range? That's 30 feet. 5, 10. Oh, yeah. Easily in range. On hit, on the hit, target takes 1d12 lightning damage on each of your turns. For the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. Yeah, so no more attack roll for it. You just roll the 1d12 for the damage.
Until my concentration is broken or I do anything else.
Yes, or up to 1 minute has passed, which is 10 rounds.
Yes. Okay. Alright, so bada bing, bada boom. 5 damage.
5 damage. Alrighty. So once again, the arc just like crackles out a little bit more. The cat's like, just like shaking itself.
Lay down.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that puts us to Effie.
How is that kitty looking?
Kitty's looking pretty rough. Kitty's
Kitty-
not having a happy
Kitty
time.
number 1 is looking pretty rough.
Kitty number 1 is looking pretty tough, or pretty rough. Kitty 1's not having a happy day.
Okay, I gotta hit it again with my great axe. I'm
Okay.
still raging. Holy hell, I miss.
Okay.
I rolled a 9 that time. I'm not hitting anything.
Oof. What is
Yeah.
your modifier on
For strength or for my it's
To hit.
strength, so it's 4.
Because you rolled a 9, correct?
The first time I rolled a 9. This time I rolled a 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely miss.
Okay. You only have +2 to your strength?
No, I rolled a 5, so I get so I rolled a 9. You're right. Did the math wrong. So yes, altogether I rolled a 9.
Okay. I was just like, you only have +2 to strength?
Yeah.
That's like, that seems odd.
I rolled a 9 last time, so I got confused.
Ah, okay. Although the 9 last time, like on the dice it was a 9?
Altogether it was below 10.
Okay. Okay, so you swing on that and you
Yeah.
don't quite
I'm
hit.
missing.
Kitty's
The barbarian is missing.
already.
To be fair, you were beat up pretty bad before we
Yeah, I
ever
did.
entered this room.
I took some hits.
Kitty's being smarter this time. Kitty's going to take the disengage action to move away without taking attacks of opportunity.
Son of a bitch.
2, 3,
No, come back here.
4.
Dang it.
Okay, so Kitty's moved back and then is starting to just like paw over paw, moving itself sideways.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I know,
Smart
right?
cat.
This
And
damn cat, yeah.
I rolled for its competency and it got a nat 20, so.
Shit.
And as it does that, its body starts to shift, and you see the triplicates forming once again. Alrighty, so that puts us to Captain Isaac, who is not done with his quarry. He's going to run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he is going to take a swing at it. And that's with disadvantage. He lands a hit.
Hooray!
Huzzah.
He rolled a 15 and a nat 20. So his...
Damn, if only it wasn't disadvantage.
Yeah.
I know, right? And so that is... 6,
Try using this one.
8 damage on his first hit.
Hooray!
And he's going to take his second swing, which does not hit. So he hits... Actually, no, that wouldn't have been with disadvantage. No, he still misses. He swings, gets a good solid hit on the first one, brings Clifford back for a second swing, and it does not quite connect. Which puts us up to Kane.
Okay, so I feel like Kane's got the hunter's mark on that cat, so
Yes.
he's going to run up to that cat that the captain is fighting, and he's going to divine smite it.
Divine Smite, so he's
Yeah.
making his melee attack with the divine.
Yeah.
Well, you have to see if it hits.
Yeah. Holy hell, Shuet. I rolled a 13. No, not 13. I
11.
rolled 11, yeah.
What's his...
Plus 4.
Oh, it would be
but
charisma,
7.
so it would be...
Well, no, because it...
Yeah.
His... Like, his Divine Smite, that's applied to the hit, is it not?
Yeah, so you have to, when you hit with a melee attack.
Yes.
So-
So the attack roll, though, would be the roll on the dice, which
Yep.
is 7. What's
Yep.
his strength modifier?
4, so 11.
Okay, so that puts us up to 11.
Yeah.
But because he's attacking with the weapon he's proficient in, he
Yeah.
gets his proficiency bonus added to his 2 hit as well. So that adds 2
Oh, yeah.
more. So that
Okay,
puts him up to 13,
Yeah.
which does hit.
Okay. Hooray!
Like that's what I was confused about. You saying,
Yeah.
well, and I was like, wait, you only have a +2 to your strength modifier? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like no, because you have your strength modifier.
I'm not
and
used
your
to adding proficiency bonuses.
That's
my
fair.
that's my fault.
Okay, so he does connect.
Okay. Hooray! So that would be that's just 2 d8s.
Okay, so
Roll a d8 twice. So 1. I did I rolled 2 ones. So
that's from his Divine Smite, is
yeah,
2d8?
yeah, 2 d8s, yeah.
And then his weapon attack.
His weapon attack, which is 2d6. Holy hell. 3
Plus his
plus
strength.
4, so 7.
7, so a total of
So
9
nine.
A
damage.
total of 9 damage. I am not rolling well tonight. Holy hell.
It happens.
It's because I rolled really well the first time.
All that luck is just worn
the
off.
dice gods are
I'm
not
rolling
with
well
me
this
today.
session, because last session I rolled a natural 1 and almost killed myself.
Oh god.
Yep, when you tripped and basically slapped yourself with the leg with your inflict wounds.
Yeah, I went into an illegal duel and did half the damage to myself.
Yeah, I heard
Starting
about
move,
that.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my starting move.
That was your opening
I heard
move in
about that.
combat is
I
tripping
didn't-
and hitting yourself with
If I didn't give myself false life before I entered the arena, I would have just went in and then just flopped in front of him.
Yeah.
Which would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Kitty 2 is going to take another swing at you.
Stop swinging at me, kitty.
And so that is a 18 to hit.
Does not hit me.
Your AC is 19.
My AC is 20.
AC is 20. Ah, yes, because you used your magic shield thing that you get her.
Yes.
Amazing.
Alrighty. So it first one swings in, clashes against the magic shield, and then just bounces off. The second one is a 12, which is not going to hit. And Kitty, being intelligent this round,
You son of a bitch.
is going to move back. To be fair, I'm rolling for their intelligence these times to see how smart they're being. Alrighty, and that puts us to Zelkanea. Oh, yeah, and as Kitty's backing off, you see the triplicates now form on its body.
I will force them both to do a wisdom check again. I will toll the dead on both of them.
Toll the dead on both. Okay. So Kitty 1 and Kitty 2. So Kitty 1 fails. Kitty 2 succeeds.
Okay, the one that hit, that's only 2 plus... So, wait. Toll the dead. No, just 2.
2 damage?
Yep.
Alrighty.
And then for my bonus
Dong.
action, I will make my spider... Can I reach 5, 10, 15? Yeah, I can reach the one on the left. Just.
Just. Okay, so your spider is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 up to it.
And
This
it will
will be an
swing
attack
out
roll with disadvantage.
with disadvantage. That is 9.
That is a miss. So it swings forward, and as it does, it just passes through this ethereal mass that is not actually there.
Damn, disadvantage. The other one was a 19.
Good old
what
kitty
happens.
whippings. Alrighty, that brings us back to the top with Morbidia.
So I'm going to assume that since the kitty is now 35 feet, which is out of range, which bolt would disconnect.
Which bolt does disconnect, unfortunately.
Well, that just won't do. And how bloodied is right kitty looking?
Right kitty is not having a good time. Right kitty's pretty bloody. He's taking a few good hard hits, as well as being electrified.
Okay, and left kitty is looking a little...
Left kitty's actually looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good.
Left
Okay.
kitty's been mostly ignored, aside from a gong and a spider.
It was a good gong and a good
It was a
spider.
good gong and a spider, but
spider.
it's still a gong and a spider.
It's done more than my axe. So.
All right. Well, I'm feeling a little overconfident, I think, and I feel like Morbidia would do something pretty stupid here. So you can use your total action to double your speed if you want to just run for that round, right? So if my speed is only 30, I can use like a double move action to go 60 and not do anything else.
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like my move action won't put me where I want to go.
Where are you trying to get to?
I basically want to get on the other side, the opposite side of Kitty, kind of opposite of where Kane is.
So you're trying to get to here.
And then one to the left. So about there.
Okay, that would require you to dash. So you'd have to use your action to move the second, because the first 30 is only going to get you to here.
Yeah, so I want to do the dash then to...
Okay, so
Get a
you
little further.
run, and you just hoof it, just running past this kitty and getting around to the other side.
And doing that, I want to say, flank it, you idiots! So that's my move. And I say it really loudly and make eye contact with Kane as I'm doing it.
Okay.
And
Okay,
I love
so
that Effie also is just like, okay.
Yep, that's fair. All right, Effie.
Hearing Morbidia, I'm going to. How far is it beside Kane?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to Kane. I have 30, and then I'm gonna do my remaining 10 and get more to the left of it.
To there?
No, so one back, and then one up.
Okay, so you still have 5 feet of movement technically.
Technically?
Yeah, because you'd have gone from here to here.
Oh, okay. So I will move one up, then.
That would put you out of flanking.
Okay, then I'll put it down.
Yeah, because right now you're
Right there.
flanking
Good.
with Captain Isaac.
We're good. Cool. We'll leave it there, and I will once again attempt to hit this thing.
You do have advantage because you're now flanking.
Hooray! Advantage!
Hey.
Hey!
Did you hit?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I hit. So let me do bad math in my head.
19.
19.
Yes,
yeah,
you
thank
hit,
you.
You definitely hit.
Definitely hit. Hallelujah. So, okay, so I roll 1d12, and then I add a d6 for my Divine Fury, plus 1. So I'm going to do plus 1, so I'm going to do 7 Radiance damage, plus the 9 damage from my axe, plus the 2 from my rage.
Alrighty, so you bring that battle axe back and you just take a big hard hit and you cleave into its shoulders. It reels back in pain.
Just gonna yell, "That's what you get for dodging, you fucker!"
Alrighty, so we got Angry Effie carving into the Kitty
Piece of
Whippins.
shit, cat!
Kitty Whippins is going to lash out at you. So first attack, that is an 11, which I believe does not hit.
If it's attacking me?
Yes.
No, it does not hit.
And the second attack most certainly hits because that is a 21.
Ouch.
Well, 21 to hit, that's not 21 damage.
Ouch.
Um,
Preemptive ouch.
that is 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
An additional 1 piercing damage. All its piercing damage has been fucking 1.
So 9 damage.
Yeah.
You're not looking good.
I don't
very
look good.
human.
So it,
I heard
yeah, it brings that second tentacle
so
and
much.
just tears down your chest with that second hit.
Yep. I hurt real bad. Just want everyone to know that. I hurt
And
real
then-
bad.
Got any health potions in
As
that
the-
backpack?
Kitty Whippins
think-
looks around, not seeing an opportunity to escape, and you just start seeing that ethereal form starting to spread out again. Alrighty. And so we are on to Captain Isaac, who is going to take a swing with just a regular attack now because he gets disadvantage because Kitty Whippins, but advantage because flanking. And so straight roll, so that is 18 to hit. And his damage... God damn it, Captain Isaac. He did 3 damage.
Who earns? Well,
He got minimum damage on both his
Oh
roll.
my god.
I mean, I think he's on our team.
I,
And he's going to take the second swing, which is going to miss. Also because he's hit Kitty Whippins... Well, actually, he has advantage now because he hit Kitty Whippins. No, he's still going to miss.
god damn it. Damn it, Isaac.
He rolled a 2 and a 6.
What the frick, Isaac? Fucking Isaac.
God damn it. Alrighty, so we are on to Kane.
Who I have not been thinking about. Yeah.
I'm gonna interject and say I misunderstood flanking in this, so
Yeah.
it might be prudent for him to 5-foot step.
Yeah,
so
he's
flanking.
gonna 5-foot step
I
so
thought
that
we
he's
were.
flanking.
So I'm sorry about that. I tried to make it so we were.
That's
flanking.
okay. Now and then he's going to attack with his greatsword.
Okay, so he has advantage on this hit.
Ho 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 ho. 24.
Miss. I'm kidding.
That's not funny.
If something happened where 24 suddenly missed, I'm booking it out of here.
Yeah, fuck
Be a
that.
dragon.
Well, it's like
Kitty just turns here going, "Roar!" Just turns
So-
into the Tarrasque.
so he does from his greatsword he does 9 damage plus he's marked, so we're gonna roll one more d6.
Yeah.
So which is 14. Yeah, 14 damage.
Alright, how'd you like to do this?
He is going to take his greatsword, he's going to stab into it, and he's just going to rend up. And
So-
then cut again for good measure.
Alrighty, so that sword bursts out of the top and cuts through, and its head slumps down to the ground as its body just kind of quivers for a moment, and then falls still.
Do it fucking
The
cat.
tendrils now just splaying out to the ground, and Kitty 1 is dead.
Yeah, bye, Kitty 1.
Alrighty. That means it's Kitty 2's turn. Kitty 2, having just seen Kitty 1 go down.
Becomes a sweet little angel. Lays down. Purrs. Is just
3,
calm.
4, 5. And is going to lash out with one tendril at Kane, who had just taken out Kitty 1. And that is a 16 to hit.
His armor class is 16,
Okay.
so it's just...
That hits.
Yes, it just hits.
Alrighty, so that is... Oof.
Woo!
9 bludgeoning damage and 3 piercing damage. So a total of 12 damage. Oof.
He got hit.
He got hit.
He hurts.
He got hit
guys.
hard.
He
Wow.
hurts.
Everyone hurts.
Everyone hurts.
Sometimes.
Kitty's-
Tanks hurt.
Kitty's going to make the second lash out
Oh,
at
no.
him as well. But that is a 14, so that is going to miss. And then Kitty is going to move its last bit of movement to there.
We did 12 damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And that puts us to Zelkanea.
Can I get my spider beside it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 10, 15, 20. No. You only have 20 feet of movement on it?
Yeah.
Then no. You could get it to there or there.
I'll put it there then. Oh, it's closer. I'll cast Toll of the Dead on it again. And on the corpse for good measure.
It's already dead!
Alrighty, so that is a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
It fails.
It fails to hit or it fails the wisdom saving throw?
It fails wisdom saving
Okay.
throw. Okay, so it is no longer displaced.
It's only 5 damage. Oh wait, 6. Sorry.
Okay. Alrighty, so it takes its damage and shaking itself a little bit, trying to get the ringing out of its ears.
And I'll actually approach it as well.
Yes.
You gonna step forward to it?
Yeah, 1 to the right. And that's where I'll stop.
Okay.
Yes, no fear.
Yeah.
So you move up, spider shield in hand.
The bloody spider shield will protect me. Along with my shield of faith, just...
You got your bloody shield, then you got another shield floating here. Alright, Morbidia.
Would making a perception check be a whole action unto itself and prevent me from doing anything else?
What are you trying to perceive?
I just want to look over at that thing behind my shoulder in the center of the room. Pedestal, perhaps? I want to kind of be aware of what it is.
Okay. I'll give it to you as just a free action.
Okay.
You just take a quick look over your shoulder, and there's a small pillar about 5 feet tall, or about 4 feet tall in the middle of the room, and on the top of that pillar it appears to be a bowl. You'd have to take more time to actually investigate it to, get any specific details on it. But if you just want to use it as a free action, there's a pillar with a concave internal or top.
Okay.
If you want to use an action, if you want to spend your action to look and investigate it more, you can do that as well.
Well, I don't know. I want to, but people are kind of dropping, so I feel like
What? Our barbarian still has 3 health. They're not dead
Yeah,
yet.
just 3.
no, not good. Not good.
It's good that you cut down kitty weapons.
Damn cat.
You know what? I'm an idiot. I'm gonna grab the bowl and say, "I got the goods. Let's retreat." I'm gonna try to grab the bowl.
Okay. So you reach and you try and grab at this concave, because it's nice polished concave top on this pillar. And you try to grab at it and you try and pull, and it doesn't shift. You get a pretty good feeling that this is part of the pillar.
Oh, mother, I'm an idiot. I mean, Shazam-a-doo! Oh no, my attack didn't work!
Kill cats first. Balls later.
Alrighty. So, you've taken your turn. That puts us to Effie.
Come on, you can do it. You can.
I could.
Place myself so you can get advantage.
I could. Okay. I have 3 hit points, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going to move so that I'm flanking.
You may die.
I may.
But since
Oh,
you killed the
probably.
first one, I will think you are useful and probably bring you back.
That's good. And I'm going to attack it
Okay.
with my great. Yeah. Ugh. So 18.
18 hits.
Hooray! Actually doing damage
Bring the axe
now.
back and
Yay! So 9 plus my rage. That's plus my rage, and I do 2 radiant damage. So
okay, so total 11 damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you cleave into this, and as you're doing it, you can see like the radiant damage just searing the way behind the axe, cauterizing the wound as it goes.
Also, I'm raging, so
Yeah.
I don't feel pain.
Kitty is not happy. Alrighty.
I am probably going to go down next round, though, just so everyone knows.
Kitty 1 is already dead.
I'll shove some like healing potion down your throat.
Okay, good. That's good.
Captain Isaac is going to move forward,
And he's going to hit it.
and he's going to take a swing. He does not have advantage on
Come
this.
on, Isaac. Pull your weight.
That is a 16 to... Well, technically that's a 22 to hit, but yes, that hits.
Hooray.
And so he has...
Do all the things.
Ooh! That is 9... Oh, that's wrong. There we go. That is 10 damage on his first hit. So he brings the cleaver down, cleaving across its ribs, and then brings his cleaver back for a second hit, which just misses. As he's bringing it back up, one of the tendrils lashes back, knocking the cleaver aside a little bit. Which puts us to Kane.
So Kane is going to move his Hunter's Mark to the new Panther.
Okay,
Second
so
Panther is his bonus action.
Hunter's Mark vanishes off of that one, and then suddenly
Yeah.
this image of a sword just
Yeah.
pointing down appears above Kitty.
Yeah. He's going to... We're not quite there, but we're going to try and flank with the spider. So we're going to move opposite of the spider. If we can. Yeah.
You technically wouldn't be flanking.
Yeah, because the
one, you
spider's
can't-
not there yet.
Well, that you can't flank with the spiritual weapon.
I can't flank with a spiritual weapon?
No, you
Okay.
cannot.
How far was that? It was 5, 10, 15, 20...
You
Or
have
15?
10. That was 5, 10. Yeah, 15 because Kane was here. So
Okay.
5, 10 to match Isaac's, and 15 to reach there. So he could technically reach there.
Okay, we'll move there. Because do the thing. And then he is also going to use his... he's going to use his greatsword again. That was not a good roll on either one. So... 11 plus his... Yeah, so 13.
13 hits. Just hits.
Yay!
Good thing there's advantage, 'cause that was a natural
good
one.
thing there's advantage. It sure was!
That could have been messy.
Okay, so 4 damage with just his swords, and then for his Hunter's Mark, a 5 extra damage, so 9 damage.
Alrighty. So he comes in, thrusting his sword in, getting a good hard cleave and ripping it out. Kitty is not having a good day, but
Good.
Kitty is still standing.
Dumb cat. Kick it. Then we kick her, sir.
Alrighty, and Kitty's turn. Kitty is going to first lash out at you.
Of course she
because
is.
you hit Kitty.
Of course it is. Wait,
They all hit
which
Kitty.
me? Which me?
Effie.
Effie,
Oh.
fuck.
It's gonna, first tendril's going to lash out at Effie. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Barbarian's down.
And actually, question.
Mhm.
You've been raging. correct?
Yep, I've
Have you
been
been reducing the damage you've been taking by half?
I have not been, actually. So, no. I'm being a bad barbarian today.
You are being a bad
I'm
barbarian.
being a
because
bad barbarian today.
Bad barbarian, bad barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're raging, you have resistance against bludgeoning and piercing damage, so you should have been taking only
Oh, I
half
do.
damage from
You're
this.
right. So, it doesn't matter now because that's my mistake.
We'll give you back... How much? What's your max health?
My max health is 35.
35. Yeah. One quick moment. So 35, take away the 15 that you took from the spike trap, plus the 8 that you got healed back, and you're currently at what health? 3?
Yeah, I currently have 3.
And then you were not raging for the first hit it got on you, which was 9.
Yeah.
So give yourself 8 health back.
Cool.
Numbers! There's a
Numbers!
lot of them in my head. Okay, but yes, it's still going to take its first swing against you.
Yeah. There's still
and-
a high chance I'm going down.
Yeah, it landed the hit, so its first is max damage on the first part.
Of course
That's
it is.
10 bludgeoning
Yeah.
and 4 piercing, so total of 14 damage. So you take 7 damage.
Hooray!
Stromboli.
That was almost max damage. It was 2 points off of max.
Oh,
So it
I'm at
gets
4 hit points.
good, good solid hit. Hey, so you're still net 1 from the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then it's going to swing out its other tendril and go for Kane,
Yay.
who would hit it second. And that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Alrighty. And that is 9, 10 damage
Okay.
onto Kane.
He's doing even worse than me.
Oh, damn. Kitty is... Is Kitty going to take the risk? Kitty is going to take the risk. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes, come closer.
I need an attack of opportunity from you, Kane. You get one as well, and so does Captain Isaac. Everyone, all 4 of those characters get an attack of opportunity because Kitty just left without disengaging.
I can't use magic for...
You cannot use it. Is a melee attack only.
Oh, just melee
unless
attacks?
you have a fate thing. Or feat.
Yeah. There's a feat that allows you to cast a spell, but that's Warcaster, which we don't have right now. So it's a straight melee attack, no advantage on the...
Oh, okay.
Because you're just reaction.
D12.
And it's to hit. So it's D20 to see if you hit.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that I need to hit things.
Yeah. You roll to see if you hit it.
Yeah, I hit 22, so I hit it.
Effie rolled a 20. And Kane rolled a 12.
Okay, so Kane... Well, that's roll to 12, but has
Yeah.
the modifiers covered. Okay, so Kane hits, you hit... What was your roll?
22.
22, you hit, and Captain Isaac did not. Okay, so each of you gets to roll your damage,
Hooray!
and it's just a standard melee attack.
Just melee with the main?
Yes.
Okay, that's plus the 3, so that's 7.
I did 6 damage. And Kane does 7.
Alrighty. Kitty takes some hard hits as Kitty's running away. But as Kitty gets away from you all, you see that its form shift once more. And that puts us onto Zelkanea.
Not quite close to hit it. With the spider again. Smart. Figured
Yeah,
out
it
how
gets
fast
close
my
to there.
I can get up beside it.
15, 20, 25. Yep.
I am going to try to hit it with inflict wounds with disadvantage.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on this hit.
Natural 1.
Okay, roll for severity on that.
Getting deja vu.
I'm getting deja vu.
Even before you get 1 and accidentally just full force, just
Yep.
Only 20.
Oof.
Don't hit the barbarian.
Whatever you do, just don't hit me.
Oh, no,
Actually, you know
too
what?
far away to be able to hit because inflict wounds is a touch attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled a 20. Or you got 20 on your.
Yes.
Oof. So, as you're reaching out, you pass through one of the ethereal forms, and actually, the kitty's gonna get a bite attack on you.
Well, it's not as bad as it could be.
And is that a 24 to hit you?
Okay, it hits me.
And how?
And so bite is going to be... So you take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That would be 11. Oh
That
wait,
is
saving stow. Oh wait, Constitution. No, that's still 11.
11? That is a fail. You take an additional 3 points of poison damage, and you are now poisoned.
All right. So how much damage do I take total?
That was 11 damage. It was 11 damage on the piercing, and then was it 3 on the 3 on the poison? Plus, and then plus you're poisoned now, which means that you have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
So I think you took 14 total.
Yeah, 14
And
total
you'll
damage.
continue to take.
These things hurt.
Yeah. Jeez.
Kitty weapons are mean.
They sure are.
Poison. Yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Which you did not get poisoned when he poked the poison darts earlier.
I can get rid of that later.
Alrighty.
Does it keep doing damage, or it's just...
No, it's just it inflicts the status of being poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, poison isn't like you see in most video games where it continually does damage every turn. Fire, on the other hand, definitely does. Alrighty, so were you doing anything else in your turn? I guess you didn't.
My bonus mostly
Action
action was getting
was
the
to
spider.
move the spider. Okay.
So it didn't do anything.
Okay. Alrighty, we are back to the top of the line with Morbidia.
Yeah. So seeing my party a bit bloodied and a little worse for wear.
We hurt.
I'm feeling a little bad about my snafu with the bowl there. I'm just gonna cast a lazy witch bolt at said kitty, and this is with disadvantage still because it was not hit.
That is correct.
A little nervous.
Which roll disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. So 8.
8 does not hit you. The stream of electricity fires from your fingertips, hits the ground. You start seeing it carving this like black line in the ground, then just dissipates.
Fuck your disadvantage.
Alrighty, on to Effie.
Oh god, I hurt, but we gotta kill this thing. I can't flank it with
You have to
Villain Ray, can I?
25 feet would get you here.
Okay, yeah, I have 30 feet.
Yeah, because keep in mind you can't an angle like moving
Yeah.
from here to here is only
Yeah.
5 feet.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Okay, so I will flank it, and I will hit it again.
Ready,
Ugh.
yes, kitties, bring your axe
Oh.
and
I do 15, 17 to
That
hit.
is a hit.
Hooray! The other one was a 1,
Nice.
so yay, advantage!
Actually, technically that wouldn't be. You wouldn't have advantage on that. Technically, it'd be a straight roll
Ah!
because you have disadvantage and then advantage, so it's a straight roll. So just re-roll.
Yeah, roll that one. Well, that one's a 9 plus 6, so 15.
That hits.
Yay!
So you still hit.
them.
I still hit! Yay! So that is
Which
4
means
plus 4,
keeps
8,
that.
plus rage 2, so 10, plus my radiance damage of 2, so 12 damage.
Barbarians are badass.
Your barbarians hit. They take hits and they
They
just
take
hit.
a lot of hits.
They take a lot of hits and they deal a lot of damage, but only when we're raging.
Alrighty, so you get that solid hit in on the cat. Cat is still standing, but it is not in good condition.
Motherfucker!
Alright.
He's just gonna yell, "Why won't you die?"
Alright, Captain Isaac is going to step up.
Captain Kai.
Captain Isaac?
Yes, kill him already.
Yeah. Pull your weight, Isaac! You jackass!
Alright, he's going to take a swing, and that is a 17 to hit, which definitely does. And so he gets 3 slashing damage. And so a total of 6 damage in on that hit. And then he's going to take his second swing in, which also connects. And that is another 5 damage on that second hit. So he brings his cleaver up, gets that first connect, brings it back across, getting a nice deep slash across the cat's face. Cat is extremely worse for wear, but is still on its feet.
Holy hell.
Kane.
Kane is actually gonna pop a potion of healing. Because he's got them! So he's gonna... That's only... popping a potion is an
action.
Is an action, yeah. So he's gonna pop a potion. And he heals for... Oh, he does fairly well. So he heals 10.
Okay, so he gets back 10 health.
Yeah, he gets back 10 health. Puts him at 11.
Woohoo!
Very good. left.
Some good healing.
Yeah.
Is that max? Did you roll 2 4s?
Yeah, I rolled 2
Yeah,
fours.
that's max healing on a potion of
I
healing.
did that.
How much health did he have?
He had 1 hit point.
Oh shit!
Yes, I got in the fight, but
So I
I'm good.
The kid wasn't here for today. What happened? He died.
What happened? Kane died. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he just shows up. Oh yeah, you died.
You
He
did die.
died. We used his meat shield versus
Sorry
cats.
about that, Kane.
The dragonborn was killed
We
by
just
a
forget
cat.
to revive him too, and just like
The barbarian completely just shat when it came to all math in the game.
Alrighty, so Kane is healed up. That puts us to Kitty's turn. Kitty is going to lash out at... Actually, who's all hit?
I did
Actually,
not hit it this time.
You did not hit it, but it did get a good bite on you. It is actually going to take a second swing at you with one of its tentacles. It would help if I didn't put my dice on top of the other dice. There we go. That is a 23 to hit? Yeah, that's a 23 to
That
hit.
hits me.
That does hit you. Alrighty. So that is... that one. Which puts us at 10 damage in total.
I'm down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Oh!
I literally went from having max health to 0 without like having to turn.
Well, you had a turn. Just you
No,
now
no,
moved
it hit me during my turn and then hit me again.
Yeah.
And is going to take its second swing at Captain Isaac, who also hit it. And that is a 21 to hit.
The spider's also gone now, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, spider's gone.
Is Spider gone?
Yeah, it goes away if I get knocked out.
Oh, okay. Then we're just going to put that off like that. And to Captain Isaac, that is... Ooh, almost max damage.
Hooray!
Tell me instead.
Come on! Come on, Isaac!
14 damage to Captain Isaac. Woof.
Oh, I thought he was
Right.
doing damage.
Yeah, I was like, to Captain Isaac.
Oh, no.
Kitty hit
Damn
Captain
it, I
Isaac.
got really excited.
Yeah, I did. I got really excited too. I'm like, yeah! He's got a no!
Max damage!
Fucking-
Oh, wait. That's
Wait
one
a
of us.
minute. Son of a bitch!
Well, the campaign's over today, guys.
Guess what? We tried!
Like, oh, Captain's dead. Well, fuck.
Not getting paid anymore.
But the tentacle hits along Captain Isaac, just rips up his chest, leaving these deep gashes from the teeth-like protrusions on Kitty Whippin's tentacle. And with that, Kitty's going to stand its ground and it's going to phase back into its dissonant state.
Dang it.
God dang it!
Zilvanray, it is your turn. I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw for your death save.
6.
6. That's your Constitution?
Yep.
Okay, so that is your first fail.
Oh no!
Alrighty. That puts us back to the top with Morbidia.
Because I'm new to 5th ed, how does that work for stabilizing then?
She's got 3, and if she fails all 3, she's
Well, you have to
Yeah.
fail or succeed
Yeah.
3.
yeah.
Okay, so it's not like if you reach your Constitution score, like negative hit points, like negative 15, then you die.
Correct.
So, okay.
The only way that you instant die is if you're at above 0, and you take damage that would put you into the negative equal to your max health.
I see. Okay, so then a heal right now would...
Would stabilize and return life to Zilvanray.
Okay,
That would pick Zilvanray up.
great. So, with a range of 60, so I'm well within range.
Oh yeah, well within range.
Yeah, we're gonna whisper some sweet nothings into your ear and healing word that.
Yeah.
7.
All right, you now have 7 hit points, and you are no longer dead, and your death save is null and moot.
I did lose concentration though, so now I can get hit at 18 instead of 20.
Yes, going unconscious kind of makes you lose concentration. Darn.
That would be amazing if you could hold concentration even through death. But I'm pretty sure.
Dang it, someone needs to figure this out.
Permanency does not exist in 5th ed. Alrighty. So, are you doing anything else on your turn?
Yeah. Can I move? My full speed would not let me do that as well as in a spell. But I can 5-foot step, right?
5-foot step does not exist, but you can take
Oh,
5 feet of movement.
dang it.
Yes. 5-foot step is a Pathfinder thing.
Oh, that's my bread and butter. Alright, I'm gonna take 5 feet of movement towards Kitty. Thank you.
Yes, you could use up to your 30 feet of movement as you so choose, but 5-foot step to disengage from things does not exist.
Okay.
Alrighty. That puts us up to Effie.
Effie's gonna. Am I.
This is a straight roll.
Just a straight roll?
Because Kitty Whippins is back to dissonant.
Don't like straight rolls. Okay, no, but yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit it again. With my, oh god, okay, I stopped that, so I stopped
That's
it
fine.
with my chest. Okay, it was a 12, so plus 4, 16 plus, yeah, my proficiency.
Well, yeah, so your plus 6 is at the moment.
Okay.
So yes, you do hit.
Yeah, so once again.
Let's see that damage.
Oh, okay, so that's 1 damage from my axe, plus 2, so 3, plus my necrotic damage of 2, so I did 5 damage.
5 damage.
I did 5 damage.
Tell us what we want to hear.
How do you want to do it?
I'm going to, from behind, I'm going to run, and I'm going to jump up, and I'm going to, aim at the back of its neck, and I'm just going to reach my axe down and just take off its head.
Alrighty. And take off its head you do as your axe passes through its neck.
Like 5
And
measly
literally
damage.
that's like, as it like kind of lurches forward and its head drops to the ground, tentacles like flapping for a moment before they too just settle down to the ground.
And then I continue to just keep swinging madly at the body and dismembering it, covering myself in its blood and gore, just being like, "You stupid goddamn! Who puts tentacles on a goddamn cat?"
Alrighty, that cat is severely battered and bloodied and beheaded.
I'm mostly mad at myself because I forgot math.
That's fair. Alrighty, so as combat completes and you're looking about in the room, there's these 2 mangled bodies of the displacer beasts.
Freaking displacer beasts.
Have you seen pictures of a displacer beast?
Never.
Is skinning them worth money? you do something interesting with it.
I'm unfortunately, I am dismembering the one I just killed.
Yes.
I can go skin the other one.
Yeah, go ahead. The one I'm currently just taking the rest of my rage out on.
Are there parts useful in any interesting way?
We definitely want to cut off the tip of the tentacle with its bony lip.
Yeah.
That is a displacer.
Oh yeah, that's got.
That is kitty weapons.
It's so.
I want one to like be like my. I can't think of the right word, but instead of riding like a horse, I want to ride.
Mount?
That's
Yes.
that's
That's the word I was looking for.
That's like if you took Sleipnir from Norse mythology and like Battle Cat from
He-Man.
He-Man, just mush them together.
Except a couple more legs and a couple more tentacles.
Exactly.
Far
Maybe-
more terrifying.
Maybe more instead of Battle Cat, maybe Panther.
Panther.
Yeah, Panther.
Alrighty. The bodies have been severely battered and bloodied. Or at least one of them has, with Effie probably still
I am still.
turning it into mincemeat.
I am. Yeah. I'm gonna cook it and eat it later. I'm not actually gonna do that. I bet you it would be poisonous.
You could roll me a nature check actually a survival check to see if the meat of these things might be poisonous.
I rolled 16.
While these things would be very gamey and very tough, their meat is not actually poisonous.
I am so eating one of
I
these
would not-
later.
You do know that they do have, like their mouths are very, very akin to some of the Komodo dragon, where it has all the bacteria when it bites and it'll inflict a poison that will last for a while. But the meat itself is tough but good.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up like bits from like the chest, so like from the thigh. I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna eat you. You're gonna taste good.
Roll me one more survival check to see how much meat you get.
Oh, that was good. 11.
11? You get probably about 3 rations worth after, like, that you can pick out of the displacer beast that you've been hacking apart.
Good.
And you were trying to inspect the other one?
Yeah, is the not the mean, the like
Pelt?
pelt anything special, like any good, better than what would be better than any normal animal?
Not really. Roll me an intelligent. Actually, not intelligence. Roll me roll me a history check.
History? 11.
11? You think that someone might want like a head of this mounted on their wall, but the pelt itself, you don't think is going to be worth all that much.
I did behead one. We
beheaded both of them.
Yeah, we beheaded both of them.
Can I take, without ruining the face, would I be able to take the like poison from it and like
No,
keep it?
it's not a poison like you would like a venom. It's just like the bacteria that just grows in its mouth, much like a Komodo dragon.
It's got a dirty.
They don't have
okay.
venom sacs or anything like that, but just due to the wild state in which they are, a lot of bacteria just grows there that becomes very toxic to other creatures.
Okay, I mentioned that we shouldn't destroy the heads.
I'm just gonna keep mincing up the pieces I have.
I'm gonna,
But no, you can have the head.
I'm gonna like grab the head and just bring it like away from
Picking up
where
this
she's
tentacle,
destroying
and
everything.
I'm like, ah!
So you're taking both heads?
Yeah, I'll
So my
shove them
rage
both
rate's
in
down.
my backpack.
Oh,
If they
okay.
weren't destroying.
Try to put a head in, and put the other head like a tongue and an ear is popping out from the top.
Yeah, I'll just tie them like with my bag using the rope I have. Just like they're just tied to my bag.
I'm suddenly now picturing The Witcher with the like heads just like hanging off of the saddle.
Yeah.
So you now you can add 2 kitty weapons or 2 displacer beast heads to your inventory. I'm far too accustomed to calling them kitty weapons.
Yeah. That's their name now.
Yep, kitty
Whippin'
weapons.
one- Kitty Whippins. Kitty Whippin' 1, Kitty Whippin' 2.
Alrighty, anything else that people wanted to do?
I want to do more, but I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I'm just having been right by the pedestal and stuff, and having taken no damage. I'm gonna brush the dirt off my shoulders and stretch as if I'm amazing because I haven't been touched through that whole encounter, and just further inspect the pedestal. But then we can deal with that after.
Alrighty. So you go to the pedestal, and upon closer inspection, now you're seeing that the bullish, like concave shape on the top, it is actually built directly into the pedestal. It looks like there'd be a bowl just sitting on top, but the stone from it connects to the pedestal and just keeps going down. So it's all one solid piece. Inside the bowl, you can see 4 symbols. There is a symbol that resembles a teardrop. There is a symbol that resembles a flame, a symbol that resembles a mountain, and a symbol that resembles a cloud.
All right. Can I do maybe a history or insight or some sort of roll to decipher what this could be?
This would be an give me an investigation.
Okay. I want to roll a knowledge engineering, but
Or knowledge history. Actually, are you trying to figure this out based on what you've seen before, or are you just trying to figure this out based on what you're seeing now, or?
Let's go with what I've seen before.
Okay, so roll me a history.
Good, because that is better. That is terrible. I won't lie. I rolled a 7. Clouds are fluffy.
Clouds are fluffy. You do get that it is a depiction of the 4 key elements.
Okay.
But that's as much as you're able to decipher right out the gate.
Okay.
Was Kane doing anything?
I think Kane's gonna go up and also look at the bowl and just take a glance at it. Yeah, he'll roll an investigation check.
Okay.
He rolled a 9.
9.
Yeah.
Clouds are fluffy.
Clouds are fluffy. Yeah, clouds are fluffy.
I know.
Yeah,
So fluffy.
Once again, he gets the depiction of the 4 key elements.
Yeah. Effie's gonna get up finally and go, "What's it look like over there?"
Okay, first off, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good now. Wait,
Ray just
Wait.
raised him subsided.
I'm gonna kick one more thing. Okay, I'm good now.
Well, I think we need to put fire.
I'm like Dragon Age splattered
Oh,
right
fuck,
now.
I love that. Just so.
Casual conversations while soaked in blood.
Yeah.
We need to put some dirt, water, a match, and, I don't know, air into this bowl. I figured it out, guys.
I'm gonna go up to the bowl and it's gonna be like Fifth Element style.
I start spitting into the bowl.
There's now a little bit of spit, and Effie is now blowing on the bowl.
Alright, while they're all trying to figure out what that is, I'm going to, because I still have one first level spot, I'm going to, I can't remember what I'm trying to do right now. Detect magic.
Okay.
To first see if there's anything magic with the
Pedestal.
and then also check all the dead people that I assume the cat things can.
Okay. So you look around, or as you're looking at the pedestal, there is a faint bluish glow around each of the symbols that are within the bowl, and the bowl itself has a very faint magical aura. I believe it gives you the School of Magic as well. And that is Detect Magic. Yeah, school. You learn the School of Magic event. It's conjuration.
Alright, and is there any other magical things with like the people that have been killed?
As you're walking around, you're not seeing anything magical on their bodies. The bodies themselves are pretty maimed and mangled at this point as well. Kitties have been indulging themselves for a little while. And roll me a investigation check.
4.
That's a lot of messed up bodies.
Blood is red.
Blood's
The
red.
blood is red.
Alright.
It kind of smells a little too.
Can I actually would there still be like pockets or stuff that's worth checking on those people?
Yeah, you can give me another investigation check to go try to loot the bodies, see if there's anything on them.
Oh, that's 6.
You find about 5 silver.
Well, I'll take it anyway. And then I'll pay more attention to the... Oh, why did I just forget what it was
Pedestal?
called? The pedestal.
Yeah.
It's okay, I do that all the time too.
The pedestal. So there's 4 different things on it, right? One for like each like element.
Yeah, 4 symbols.
Can I grab that torch that was on fire, because they last longer than that our fight was, so it's probably still sitting over there. I'll go pick it up and I'll like try putting it in the hole or something and see if it does something.
I'm an idiot. Don't do it.
So you pick up the bowl and you pick up the torch and you walk over and you set it in the bowl, and because detect magic is still going, you see a slight glimmer from the rune that had the fire on it, and then it fades.
So
Or the symbol that had
is
fire.
the one that's on fire stop fading, but the other ones are still?
Yeah, the other one's still lit up.
Okay, so we do need something for each one.
That can't be right. Came out of my mouth. Who's got dirt on their shoes?
I don't have dirt on me.
Effie's gonna sit down
So the fireworks.
now that she's all tired.
Ooh.
And
I have a water skin in my
4
bag,
HP
so
still, so I'm just gonna sit here, just stare off in the distance.
I have a water
Okay.
skin in my bag. I'm going to try to put some water in it as well.
Which way did they put the torch in?
it's like standing upwards.
It's a bowl, so good luck getting the torch to balance upright.
It's got something.
Just a little bit of water at the bottom, like just a little bit. So I'm specifically trying not to put out the torch.
Okay. So you pour out some of your water in the water skin, and you see the symbol flicker a little bit, but it's still present.
I have a tinder box.
It doesn't want water.
I have a tinder box.
Well, the fire's already there,
Oh.
but the water didn't work.
I'm gonna go back to
Does it want blood?
We got a lot of that.
Yeah. I just stand up.
Can I just place my shield in it? It's covered in blood in spider. See if that does something.
I
The
also
shield does not
flick.
fit in the bowl.
I also.
Okay,
I
I will
flick-
not put the shield in then.
I flick my hands, like
Little
you
bit
know
of
when you
blood.
have water on your hands, but instead I'm flicking blood into the bowl, and then I sit
Nothing
back
happens.
No.
Sorry, so when Zylvan Ray put the torch in, the symbol for fire lit up?
It only because Sylvan Ray had detect magic going, saw like it light up as like it's like taking a little bit more of a magical charge, and then it faded to nothing
When the torch...
when the torch was placed inside.
Okay.
And then you pour just a very small amount of water into the bowl as well.
But that didn't do anything with the water one. Are they buttons? Can I like push on the fire one and see if it does something?
You push on where the symbol of the fire is, and stone.
Stone. Okay.
So, do I know this is happening? Like, did you kind of relay that the symbol was lit up and then is no longer lit up? Or
After I try pushing it, I'm like, I don't know what it is, and then I tell you that like it lit up.
Okay.
Okay. That it did light up.
Yeah, that it lit up when I put the fire in, and then went away.
Okay. So now if we take the torch back, does it light back up as if it was reset? What
Let's
happens
try
when we
that.
take the torch
Take
away?
it out.
It lights back up.
Dang it. Okay, so the fire does need to be present, to some degree, I guess. The bowl. So I'm assuming the 4 symbols are like on each quadrant.
Yeah.
Quadrant.
Each quadrant. Quadrant. Going from corner to quadrant.
I'm gonna ask Captain and be like, does the scroll you had tell you anything about what we need to do?
Hey, just gives me the location.
There was vines everywhere on the outside. Are there by chance any vines or plants that are kind of made their way in through the...
Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Don't gouge your eyes this time. 18.
18. As you're looking around the room, you can actually see a little bit of light in the room, aside from just the torch. And as you're looking around, looking up on the roof, you can actually see that there's a little bit of a cave-in up in one corner. And so there's, like, rocks and all that have come down. You can, because of your check, because of how high you got on check, you can actually see claw marks coming down this wall. And you assume that's probably how Kitty Whippin's gotten here.
Okay, that makes sense. But no growth having come in from that.
No, you feel the cave-in has probably happened within the past about month. But there is, like, rock and debris and all that kind of stuff on the ground from where it caved in.
Could I... Okay, few questions. Were the lights coming in? Does it happen to be shining upon the bowl? Or could it maybe shine on the bowl? Sunlight.
It's not shining on the bowl. It's off in one of the far corners.
Ooh, so light won't do it.
Unless it's a time of day thing.
Maybe. Well, I'm gonna try and climb the debris to see if I can kind of poke my head out there and grab some earth of some sort. If there's plants or something I can grab, because I don't know that I want to go all the way back out to the entrance to grab earth.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Oh, gladly. 5.
You go and you try to pull yourself up on this wall. You can't get anywhere. Like it's a smooth wall aside from where these like claw marks from the cats dropping in are. Like even climbing up on the rock and debris that has fallen down from when this caved in, you can't really get up the wall.
Man, how did a cat get in here?
How tall is the wall?
You're looking at probably about 40 to 50 feet high.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. Okay, that was dumb. Kane.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Kane, you wanna boost me? So Kane is gonna come. He's gonna boost me, and I'm gonna try and climb the wall.
Okay. So Kane's gonna give you assistance, so you have advantage on this.
Okay.
So give me an athletics check.
That is a 17.
17. So you get a good like boost up, but like you start getting it like halfway up as you're like getting your fingers into like these like claw marks from the cat, but then your hand like breaks free and you slide back down and back down to the ground.
I've got all the way down. I can't do like a reaction where it's like I take a hand axe and I go. Ugh!
Just due to the because it crumbled from your hand.
Oh shit! Okay.
So you fell back to the ground, but you didn't take any damage from the wall.
Yay!
You went through like 4 health.
Yeah, like, I don't know, we're going up the wall, you guys. Is there something? Can we just, like, dig a hole through the stone?
I want to check out, like, all the walls and see if there's, there's a door that we're not seeing.
Okay.
That isn't obvious.
Give me an investigation check.
Is there anything on the walls? Like pictures?
11. The walls themselves are fairly barren. What was your roll?
11.
11? You're patting around on the wall. You're not finding any kind of additional door. There was just the door that you guys came in.
Dwarves are stupid. Why don't they put any hints on their damn walls or something?
Is lightning a representative of air element? Am I smart enough to know if that's a bad idea?
We could get Kane to just breathe lightning on the bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Can
got
he-
that
can he
breath
do that
thing.
multiple
He has
times
to. He can't. He's got to do it one per rest. So we'd have to rest
Oh.
to do it.
Which is
So
not
it
a
would take 8
terrible
hours.
idea, but
Yeah, we'd have to wait here for
Okay.
eight hours.
I'm gonna go outside and grab some dirt and some vines because
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
So you venture back. You trudge your way back up to the top and grab yourself some dirt and grab yourself some vines and
Shove it into the bowl.
you get back down and you
Maybe
shove
not
it in the bowl.
but- yeah.
And as you do, by this point your detect magic has faded because it would have been more than 10 minutes for the trek back out and then back in. You've now shoved dirt and some plants into the bowl.
Hoping for the best.
Yeah.
So you got a torch. You've got a very small pittance of water. You've got a bunch of dirt.
Maybe it's gotta go in order. Like,
Can I search it for like any buttons or stuff I'm missing?
Give me an investigation check.
6.
Nothing that you can find.
I'm gonna overthink this. And get up and then go to the bowl.
I'm gonna tell her she should sit in it.
Do we care? Do dwarves care which way north is?
I'm gonna say yeah. I feel like they
Okay.
do.
Which way is north? I'm gonna quick. Actually, does anyone
Just
got?
try
I
every
assumed
direction.
Isaac has a compass.
Yeah.
It seems like a
Hey, Captain,
thing.
do you have a compass?
He
If you say
reaches
no.
into his back and pulls out a small compass and hold. You just watch the pin.
Of course.
Fucking dwarves!
As
And I
As
kick
in-
the pedestal.
And as you think back, like, even like as you were traveling through the jungle, the island itself seemed very disorienting
Right.
as to your directions. So
Okay, so our theory is elements, but we put shit in a bowl, and nothing's happening when we put shit in a bowl.
Isaac, do you have detect magic?
Aye,
Do any of your men up there have detect magic?
not with
What
us.
about what? Damn it! God damn it! Okay,
Well, shittlesticks.
shittlesticks indeed.
Gary Hilo would, but alas, no way to contact him at the moment.
No way to contact Dark and
Back on
Stormy.
the boat.
Well, not without spending like
Wait, what?
5 hours to get back.
Yeah, no.
Damn
5 hours to get back to the ship, then 10 or then to get him to come, and then 5 hours for him to come all the way back.
Damn it. Why didn't Dark and Stormy come along?
I want to use my last spell to cast Witch Bolt on the bowl.
Oh God!
Can I please have time to dodge out of the way?
Do it while you're there.
Okay, good. Because I hurt.
Yes, I'm an idiot, but I know that'd be tactfully stupid to down a teammate.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Really? Even though, okay, that's fine.
Kane's got another
Roll with advantage because the target's not
Yeah.
moving.
Sweet.
Yeah, Kane's got another potion, but I don't know if Kane's the type to share his
I don't think he
potions.
is.
I don't think he is either, so
I
had to
so
get-
18.
I had to get
Okay, so
drunk.
you definitely hit.
And I'm not trying to be like, I'm just kind of like daintily like touching the cloud. A little like zap. I'm trying to control it to some degree.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you put your finger in the bowl and just trying to like not go overpowered with this report. You're not like trying to call down lightning from the heavens. You're just trying to like essentially create that little bit of a static, and you're seeing the sparks just like lightning just jumping from your fingers into the bowl, and the little bit of steam rising up from the pool, the very minimal amount of water that was in the bowl.
Did anything happen?
Nothing is happening that you're aware of.
All right.
So it's got,
No shaking. No. Okay.
it got a bowl.
As you're doing this,
This is
and
my
like
little
Captain
drawing.
Isaac is looking,
Got some fire.
he's just gonna straight up walk up and take his water skin and just drop the whole thing into the thing. And as it does, even without detect magic, you now see all 4 rooms light up.
I didn't put enough water.
You did
in
not
it.
put enough water in. You put barely any water
If
in.
it makes you feel better, I
But
was
I
going to
poured
suggest we
stuff
add
in
more.
it.
Yeah.
We would have got this. Excellent.
I just yell, "Stupid dwarves!"
I like to think it echoes.
Yeah.
Stupid dwarf.
Yeah.
So yes, as these rooms light up, the pedestal itself slowly starts to descend. And as it reaches the ground, a very bright fire starts consuming all the contents of the bowl. And then after about 30 seconds, the fire just vanishes. It just like quelches itself and just vanishes. And the bowl is now back to being pristine and clean. And on the wall opposite to the door you came in, you now see these arcane runes form an archway. And then as they're just lighting up one after another, all the way over. And then once the last one lights up, that doorway just like shimmers and then fades out. And there's now an entrance into another room.
Okay, I want to look in that room.
Cool.
What?
It's not like should we? It's just a door that just opened, right? It's not like a portal or anything.
Yes, it's a literal door through a wall.
Okay, good. For a second, I was like, are the runes still active? Is it still sure? Because
it descends us to the 9 hells.
Yeah, if it says, I don't want to go in.
The runes are still active.
This brings us to the 9th level of hell, and we're already halfway dead.
Yeah.
The runes are still active.
Okay.
But you can see like the stone on either side of the doorway through.
Okay. Do we want to throw in another torch or something?
I'll just use my vision, because I can see. I'm going to look in. What's in there?
You look in, and actually you can see a torch lit in the room.
Oh, that's convenient.
Which... Roll me a just straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence check.
3.
There's a torch in that room. So you walk into the room, and within the it's not a big room. It's a small circular room, about 10 feet in diameter, and in the very center there is a dimly lit torch sitting atop a chest. The torch just flickers as if it's being caught in the wind, even though you're not feeling any kind of breeze. And the walls of the room are fairly barren. There's a couple of like shelves and stuff like that on, but the shelves themselves are empty. But in front of this torch there is a small wooden chest.
Can I try to open the chest?
No. I put a hand out and I say, it's probably a mimic.
I want to open it anyway.
I'm gonna throw my dagger at it.
Yeah, just throw. Yeah, no,
Throw your
she's
dagger
right.
at the
I'm gonna
chest.
throw my dagger at the chest.
Give me an attack roll with your dagger.
Yeah, gladly.
You see a wooden chest, you always hit it first.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. You take that dagger and you whip it as hard as you can, and that dagger slams right into where the little lock piece on it, and just slams in, and just sticks into it.
Okay.
It's not a mimic.
Can I try to open it now?
I heard a crazy story once upon a time though, where sometimes you open a chest, and instead of a mimic, a little gnome comes out and he punches you in
this, I'm gonna
the
open
stomach.
it.
And then he pops back in, and you're like, where did that gnome come from? And then you open it, and he's suddenly gone.
Well, she explains this. I'm just going to try to open it. I just stop listening.
Is there a cock gnome in there?
You walk up and you have to use a little bit of strength to pull the dagger that is very firmly impaled into this locking mechanism out. And you set it aside. And you lift open the top of the chest. The chest is not locked, and if it was locked, it has been dislodged by the dagger.
But is there a gnome?
There is no gnome inside this chest. How many times did people get punched in the gut by a gnome?
Crazy! I swear I got punched in the gut by a gnome.
Just how hard it was to get in this room. They starved to death a long time ago. Just saying.
I don't think. Did you not listen to my story? He was there, and then I opened it again, and he was gone.
So within the chest, you see some gold, some jewels, and stuff like that, and there's another roll of parchment. And Captain Isaac is walking up, and he's like, "What do we have here?" As he's looking down at the chest and kind of annoyed, and kicks the chest a little bit. He's like, No, this can't be right. He was supposed to be here.
What was supposed to be here, sir?
The trident.
Trident. What's the? There's a piece of paper here, though.
Might say,
Might.
you know.
Can I grab it and
Ha-ha,
open
sucker.
it, see what it is?
Okay, so you pull it open. And with the light of the torch, it's really easy to see because the torch is right there as well. It's just another map. And Captain Isaac pulls out his map and he opens it up and holds it out. And it's all part of the same island.
I'm going to give it to Captain because I don't know the surface realm very well. It's not a cave, so I don't know what where it's telling us to go.
He takes the map and he's looking at them and... This crotchety old prick must have hid it elsewhere. But made seekers find this spot first. However, since the treasure hasn't been disturbed, that means we should be able to attain it easily enough. The next location seems to be on the same island, maybe half a day's journey.
Question.
Answer.
I really need to sleep, Captain.
I don't want to go there immediately.
Okay, good, Captain.
That's quite alright.
It's good, Captain.
Can we split the box, all the gold and gems or whatever?
Can we take that as an advance?
I feel like, no, we're pirates. Some sort of law about, like, Captain gets
I think
it all.
the dwarves owe it to us because
They do too.
this place has been a son of a bitch.
Normally, it'd be the crew gets a full split, but at this point, with a meager offering such as this, I think we're best on wait until we get to the next place before we divvy up loot.
Damn it.
It's not like we're gonna spend it on anything
I
here.
suppose that's
It's
true.
a jungle.
But he takes the gold and the jewels and he pulls out this small pouch off of his belt that you from previous experience know is magical. And he opens up this pouch, and this pouch is about... I don't know where
It's a bag of holding.
I don't know where my dice bag went.
I kind of want to kill
is it
the
like
bag
this?
of holding.
It's a little bit bigger than that.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's about twice the size of that, but the opening on it is about the same. He starts scooping up coins and jewels and dropping into the bag, and they're just vanishing into nothingness as he's dropping them in the bag. And once he's finished that, he tightens it up, tucks it back under his cloak, and ties it on his belt. And
Sweet bag of holding.
it's a handy little trinket.
Where I'm from, we call it pouch of carry things.
I like that name better, actually.
Simple name, simple minds.
For my home, we call that a reason to kill you.
Yeah.
Simple minds, simple thoughts.
I do like this captain a lot. Alright, so back to the ship there, Captain, or are we resting here for the night?
Nay, I say we hunker down and rest for the night, and then we go on, because it'll be a longer adventure going back to the ship, and then going to the island. We're going
Beautiful.
later on.
I take first watch.
I'm gonna cook me some. What were those? Displacer beasts. All 3 of my frickin' rations. Cooking them.
Can I have some?
Yes. Yes. You may have some of my displacer beasts.
While she cooks it, I'm going to cast detect poison as a ritual because I can't cast it otherwise. Just because I'm paranoid.
Fair enough. So you go and you start cooking it up, and Captain walks up to you and, can you grab the lads from the top?
I sure can, Captain. I kind of nod off and go do that.
You call up. Make sure they don't hit the steps.
Make sure you tell them about the steps.
Yeah. Thanks for telling me about the steps.
I totally remembered last time.
That would be not good.
Yeah, we're just sitting here. They just never come back down. They're like,
You go up the stairs afterwards, like, oh, whoops, we should have told them about that.
No, the steps. At least the swinging thing, we handled, but the steps are still a major problem.
Yeah.
All right, so after a little bit, you descend back again, and you've been cooking up Displacer Beast, and the captain has pulled out a small tankard or small cask of ale from his bag of holding and sets it down and It's not much, but we got some booze.
Yes.
And he looks at you as you're so excited. He's like, ah, yes, they told me. Get a heel mentioned.
How does my displacer beast taste? Do I have to roll it? Do I have to roll like survival?
Roll me a survival with advantage.
Woohoo!
Let's find out how well these displacer beasts tasted.
Where's my survival? 14.
14. So they were a little bit tough, but you kind of expected as much with them being as tough as they were to take down. But the meat itself is still very juicy.
This is some good cat. This is some good tentacle cat.
Did it take more than 10 minutes to cook it?
Yes.
Okay, so I assume it's not poisoned.
No, it's not poison.
Okay, I'll eat some as well.
Yeah, you want some? Here, you take that. Chew real good. Real good. Just breathe it in. Victory always tastes better when you breathe it in.
Especially going from full health to nothing in 1 round.
In 6 seconds. It was just like, I was ready to fight. 6 seconds later, I was dead.
Just dying.
That's
And every bite you take, just go, I beat you, you motherfucker. Grab it in my belly.
I increased my ability to not be hit as much as I could, and I still went from fully alive to dead in 6 seconds.
That's okay. I hurt. At least you got, you've got the Healy thing going on. I should have spent my money not on booze.
You guys got good stories to tell.
I did, yeah. Too bad I can't remember them because I spent them on booze.
So after a little while, you returned and Throck comes down as well, the human who had joined you, as well as Broget, a half-orc. And Broget's got this bottom jaw just dented forward, a couple of larger tusks, almost he seems more orc than half-orc, but they're he's looking around, just depending on the way you're looking at him, he's no, they're definitely a half-orc. But he hunkers down by the fire and he goes rummaging through his bag and pulls out some meat and just starts chewing on that.
Anything exciting happening out there?
No.
We killed tentacle cats.
See that.
You got anything other than meat on you? Like a Band-Aid? I could maybe use a Band-Aid. I probably won't have a bath for a few extra days, so you're just gonna have to.
And Brogan just kind of checking to see if he has anything. And,
an old coat.
Throck comes over and, oh, I got something for you, and pulls out a small pouch with some cloth in it, and here you go.
Thank you. I just start applying stuff to my... Ow.
And so we were taking a long rest here for the night?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. So long rest occurs. You're all healed back to full health.
Yay!
And with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break. And so we'll be back in about 10 minutes, at which we'll continue on our adventure as we are roaming about the Twisted Isles and have survived dealing with kitty whippins.
Oh, God.
2 kitty whippins.
2 weapons.
Now, to be fair, according to Kobold Fight Club, that was a deadly combat.
We're awesome.
We pushed it. If we had it was a lot of... I went in there with not full health.
Yeah.
So, and bad math, which I apologize profusely. I forgot how to play in the past time I was here, so...
Yep. Alrighty, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So, thank you all for tuning in, and we shall be back. Alrighty, and we are back. Having survived an encounter with a pair of kitty weapons, and taken a long rest for the night, the group has recovered their wounds, tended to their wounds, recovered their injuries, and are feeling a lot better now that they've had a chance to rest. Over the course of the night, I'm assuming people are taking rotation.
Yeah, I take first watch.
Taking watch. Even the captain took an hour and kept watch, and then got one of his guys up, and they kept watch as well. But over the course of the night, nothing eventful happened, and you all are back to max health. So, yay!
I take off my bloody bandages and I hand them back and go, thanks. Thanks for this.
He kind of grabs a little cloth out from his bag and takes it.
What is dry now?
Doesn't mean I want to touch it.
I wipe it, like, on his shirt and then I give it to him.
He just looks at you.
Making friends there, right?
Alrighty.
I am still covered in blood. I haven't had a chance to take a bath or anything.
Wraps it and then shoves it in his little pouch and...
Just a little blood. A little blood never hurt anyone.
You say that now. Alrighty. So as you guys are getting your stuff all together and getting ready to head out, I want you guys to take another perception check.
24.
10.
19 for Effie and 21 for Kane.
Alrighty. So there's a couple things that you notice. One, because of the hole in the roof where the collapse had happened, you can see that right now outside it's nighttime. So it is going to be a little bit darker traveling. You also notice that the torch within the chamber at the chest is still lit. Which is very unusual for a torch. Torches shouldn't burn that long.
Can we...
We take it with us?
Yeah.
It's a torch of
I was
ever-burning.
going to say, can we take that torch with us?
You can take the torch with you.
Well, let's
you
take-
walk up and doop,
Boop.
it comes out of its little holder, nice and easy.
Okay. Let's take this torch.
I pass it to you. And you can take
Yeah!
Yeah, you give it to him.
Torch. You give it to the one who can't see in the dark.
No, yeah.
It's like,
Everyone
I can see
else
the dark,
can.
I don't need it.
Alrighty. So you now have a torch, a magical torch. And so as you head back up, does anyone remember what happens at the stairs?
Yep.
Avoid each third stair.
Okay.
Was that each third stair from the top or from the bottom? Just kidding.
Which ones
I'm
were the
sure
ones
can
we
figure
don't-
it out.
It's the
Use.
one with the there's the one that's has a better indent in it.
No, wait, avoid those ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all manage, like, you figure out, like, from the bottom, okay, it's this step that is trapped, and so you up and you start trekking your way up. It's thankfully not stepping on any of those.
That'd be bad.
And you do get to the top of the stairs, no problem. And you head out and through the tunnel, or you make your way back up and back out. You make your way back out to the entrance where you came in. And sure enough, as you saw from beneath, it is nighttime out. The captain pulls out the map and comes and stands beside you and holds it open, just kind of figuring out where you are in comparison. Like, pulls out the first map and
Is that compass still shit?
he pulls out his compass, and sure enough, the pin is still just spinning.
Man, you really got to replace that compass.
It works when we're not here.
But we're here now. What's the point of it if it doesn't work now?
Well, we're gonna have to use other methods then.
Stupid dwarfs.
And so as you guys are getting up and heading forward, you start you figure you get the general bearings and start heading forward. And as you're walking along, and Brogut's just like, this place give Brogut the creeps. Did we get treasure?
Yeah, we got a little something, but you know.
Captain Isaac pulls up the second scroll and is like, we got what we need here. There's still more places we must go, which means more loot to be found. And Brogut just smiles. Brogut liked loot.
I gesture to the kitty heads. We also have kitty heads.
Brogut kind of looks and Brogut just smiles and reaches out and just pets one of the kitty heads. You get the feeling he's not the brightest.
You know, we could keep the kitty heads, mount them to the front of the boat, and name them. Like Casey and Finnegan or some shit like that.
We're not naming my ship the Seafaring Pussy.
Why? I think it would strike the fear. I think it would strike fear in many enemies.
Either that or have people trying to fuck my boat.
I still don't see
in
what's
more
wrong with
ways
this.
than one.
Delightful.
And so as the group is traveling, what is your marching order?
I'm gonna stay beside Captain Isaac since I've got the magic torch and he's got
Okay.
the map.
It's nighttime, right?
It is nighttime.
I will go first then.
Okay, so we've got Zylvin first. You're staying with the captain of the map. Morbidia, where are you at?
Right in the back.
Alrighty, and I'm guessing we've got Kane after Isaac then.
Yeah.
And then we've got Broga after Kane. And we have Throck, who is right after Zilmray. Alrighty. So as you are all venturing through the woods and through this very dense jungle, there we go. As you're pushing through the jungle, and it seems to be getting more and more dense the deeper you're traveling. You are traveling towards the inland of the island right now. And right now, like overhead, you can see the moon, gradually getting hidden behind clouds and all that kind of stuff. And
Are there mosquitoes?
there are not mosquitoes currently.
Okay, good.
You are hearing the sound of croaking frogs and the occasional howl of a wolf, but nothing immediate in your immediate vicinity. You are also hearing crickets and the occasional caw of a bird. You're hearing a lot of those kind of sounds, seemingly from everywhere.
Birds at night?
Birds at night.
That's weird. Does anyone have a watch or something on them? Some way to tell the time?
I left my
Moon's in the
sundial on the
sky.
ship.
Yeah, but
Kane looks up, or Captain Isaac looks at the moon. And, best we got right now.
because it's did we sleep for just 8 hours or?
Yeah, you guys entered into the cave mid-afternoon.
Oh, okay, then yeah, so then it would be. For
Yeah,
some reason a day passed in my head.
No,
Yeah.
it's middle of the night kind of thing.
Okay.
You guys went into the dungeon mid-afternoon,
Okay.
or I guess early evening kind of thing. So you're middle of the night.
Okay.
And I'd like everyone to roll me a perception check.
22.
Ooh. 13 for Effie and 16 for Kane.
What was it, Effie's?
13.
13. And you had
22.
I rolled a 1 again, so
blind as a bat. Alrighty.
It's okay. I rolled a lot of ones today too.
So you and Brogut notice as you're walking, like you can, like in amidst like the jungle sounds that you're hearing, you're also hearing the distinct rustling of brush moving about. Like you'll be walking along, like, you'll hear it off to your right, and after a little bit, you'll hear it off to your left. And at first, you kind of shake it off, and then it's like, no, wait. And then like you're hearing it a little bit more consistently, as if something is following and pursuing you. And you've dealt, like especially in the Underdark, you've dealt with pack-based creatures, with some of the like goblinoids that reside down there as well, and you feel that like we are in the midst of an ambush. Like something is trying to ambush us. And Brogut, who's walking along, he pops up. Something following us. Brogut don't like it. And he's gonna grab his club off his back.
I will also draw my shield, and then I will cast False Life and Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready my axe and be like, I hope it's not pygmy mummies.
Pygmy mummies.
I heard about that too.
Alrighty. And as you guys are venturing through, just gotta grab that, and that. Why is it not showing up? There we go. Boom. So we had... Oh, you guys see that on your side?
Sure do.
Booyah! Although I can zoom that in. Can I? Help if I move my mouse over to the right window. Boom. There we go. And now I'm back on my screen. That is not my screen. There we go. That and that can also go away. Boop. And so we had what order for our players? We had Zelkanea, who was walking in the front, followed by Throck. Oh, I didn't put his token on the map.
We need Throck and Borat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
It's not Borat, is it? Brogart? What's his name?
Brogut.
Brogat.
It's Borat.
Broggut.
That's his name now, is Borat. Who's the other guy?
The other guy is Throckmarl.
Throckmorrow.
Yeah.
We work on this ship now. I will remember everyone's name eventually.
Eventually.
Borat and Throck.
Borat.
That's his name. Borat and Throck. Gary is Gary. Also Tullark and Stormy.
Geisha.
Geisha.
Love Geisha.
Captain is Captain.
And we're just gonna grab. Why is it not Mother Truck?
At least there's not a Rosencrantz and a Guildenstern. Guildenstern and Rosencrantz.
And where is he? We'll just grab that. So throw. There we go. So we got. That's not right. Boom. Okay. So we had Throck. Then we had Effie.
I'm beside the captain.
And Captain, and then we had Kane, Brogut, and then Morbidia. So as you're walking through here, you do get the opportunity to cast False Life on yourself and your shield. And I need everyone to roll an initiative.
Oh boy!
11.
14 for Effie, and 11 for Kane.
Okay, sorry, yours was what?
11.
11. Effie, yours was...
14, and Kane also got 11.
Okay. Morbidia.
8.
I think my dexterity is higher than his.
What's
Mine's
your...
plus 3.
Yeah, his is 2, so you go before him.
Okay. Brogut is sitting at an 11. Wow, we have a lot of 11s this round. Captain Isaac, you are at a 20. Rock is at a 4. Wunderbar. And... Do these guys have... No dex. Okay. Really? Shame.
Sorry, was that plural? These guys?
Yeah.
Well, we knew we were being ambushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to... Well, I guess it's not hard to ambush someone as a solo, but
Yeah.
there was mention of pack creatures.
It'd be hilarious if someone ambushed us solo. It's just like, oh, one person pops up by themselves. Stab, 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 stab. You're dead.
Yeah. Everyone just unloads.
Yup. That would just be unfortunate for that one poor soul.
Yeah. Unless it's like a tone berry.
Just one random, like, goblin pops up.
Yeah.
Just...
Boom!
Boom!
As long as I don't go first, just someone hits him with, like, rage, and then
Yeah.
the Toll of the Dead.
Yeah. I'll just rage. Ugh.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that. What's funny is he actually just wanted to talk.
Yeah, he just wanted. Yeah, he's like, hey guys!
I'm gonna tell you something!
Yeah.
Dead.
I mistake it for a chest cock gnome.
You have flashbacks. Yeah, go crazy.
Alrighty. So, Captain Isaac goes first, and he is going to use his action to draw his cleaver as he's looking around, and he's not entirely sure what is going on or who's all around. Then we have... Oh, I need to access the GM layer so I can actually bring these guys into existence. Oh, that is not the right layer. Token layer. There we go. So, the first lizard man...
Fucking lizard man.
I know, right? Morbidia,
lizard.
you at the back of the line, you're looking around a little bit, trying to figure out what's all going on. Because as far as you've been told, something's trying to ambush you.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this lizard man. Nope, much bigger than a kobold.
Oh, damn.
We're talking close to Mike size. Come running out of the bushes with a... he's got a club in one hand and a large spiked shield in the other. And it runs up and it's going to try and take a swing at you with the... It's going to run right up to you. And then it's going to take a swing at you with the club.
Yep. Whiff it.
And that is a 16 to hit.
Oh, that hits hard.
Okay, so that is 5 bludgeoning damage.
Sounds like there's going to be more. The way your inflection leads me to believe.
And then it is going to use its second attack to try and knock you prone with its shield. So it is going to... Actually, for knocking prone, I just want to verify rules for knocking prone. Shoving the creature. Okay, so I make a strength. So his you have to make me an athletics or acrobatics check. You get to choose.
All right. Acrobatics it is.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay. He got 19.
Ah.
So he hits you with the club, and then he just smashes you with the shield, and then he's going, which knocks you prone, and then he is going to dart back into the bush,
Oh.
That fucking little shit.
and as he dashes into the bush, he darts behind the trees and seems to vanish.
Okay, so my ass is on the ground, right?
You're on the ground. It takes half your movement to stand up.
Cool. I'm just gonna lay there and be like, fucking asshole. Ow, a thing happened.
So we are on to Effie.
I'm gonna yell, circle up, and circle up back to back.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to move down and stand next to Morbidia.
Aw.
Yeah, because I know that
Here?
I can take more. Actually, you know what? Put me up on the other side. Yeah, and I'm going to hold my action until
Something is
something
range.
appears.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're holding a melee attack?
I'm holding a melee attack, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Zelkanea.
1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go right above Barbarian. And then I'm going to hold my action for someone to show themselves.
What kind of action?
I'm going to hold...
Yeah, you have to declare what kind of action you're going to take, and keep in mind that if you declare, I'm holding this spell, basically what you're doing is you're conjuring up the spell, ready to cast it, and if by the time it reaches your next turn, the conditions in which you're going to cast said spell have not occurred, you lose that spell for that turn.
Alright, I'm
And
going
that
to
spell slot is
have Chill Touch prepared.
Okay, Chill Touch is a cantrip?
Yes.
Okay, so you prepared Chill Touch for... What is the triggering response?
Any of the enemies revealing themselves.
Okay, so on enemy reveal, you're casting your ability. Okay. So you start conjuring up that element in your hands. Kane. What is Kane doing?
I'm actually going to have Kane move 5 steps to the right. And he is also going to hold a melee action.
Okay, for on enemy.
Yeah, for when
within
an enemy
range?
appears.
Okay. Broga likes the cut of your jib. He's going to take a step forward. Actually, roll for intelligence on Broga. Never mind.
He strays into the bushes. Never
Brogat's
to be seen
chasing.
again.
Brogan's chasing.
No.
Damn it, Brogan!
1, 2.
He's as good as dead. Bye.
Oh,
Brogan's going to get up the tree, and he's going to just take a swing with his large club, trying to hit whatever went into that tree. He just swings, and he hits the trunk of the tree, and you see the tree shake, and nothing comes out.
that's not a good idea, Brogan.
Okay, and lizard. So this one is going to appear. So this triggers your action.
Because I can only see one of them, so I can only hit one person.
Yep.
That's a 21 hit.
21 does hit.
Then 8. That's 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. What other effects does Chill Touch have?
If they're undead, they have disadvantage. But if they're not undead, then it's
I
just
thought it
damage.
slowed them. Or I might be thinking of a different spell. Chill Touch. Oh, it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Oh. Alright, there you go.
And then if I hit an undead creature, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls. There's another spell that slows their movement by 10 feet as well. So as it steps out of the bush, you just see it turn and cast off your spell, and that skeleton hand comes up and grabs it and shakes it off as it's going to run up to Kane and take a swing at him with the club. which that is not going to hit.
Yeah, he's got an armor class of 16.
Yeah, he rolled a 2.
Can Kane use his melee action now?
Kane is in within melee range of Kane. Kane
Okay.
can use his melee action as a reaction as well.
He can't use a bonus action, can he?
No, reaction is only the action you've held.
Okay, so he's just going to hit it with his greatsword.
Okay.
I gotta use 19.
19 hits.
Okay. He does 10 damage.
Oof. So that nice cleave up this lizard is, and is going to try and hit Kane with his shield and try and knock him prone. So that is acrobatics or athletics up to Kane.
Okay, we're gonna choose athletics.
Okay.
16.
15. So it does not knock Kane prone. Yeah! So the lizard slams into him with the shield, and Kane just kind of takes that hit.
Hug him so we can't go away.
Yes.
Hug him. Embrace
And
it.
If I could have my bonus
lizard-
action, I could hunter's mark him, but
the lizard is going to turn and try and run away, which does provoke an attack of opportunity.
ha! That's a 10.
10 does not hit.
Okay.
So the lizard man scurries off, and as it hits the bush, you watch it vanish away.
Fucking little shit.
Pack tactics. They're a thing.
Tactics.
Tactics. Alrighty, so we are on to Morbidia.
Stand up.
Sorry, it takes a full action to stand?
It takes
Yeah,
half
half
your
your
movement.
Half my
Half your
movement.
movement, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you still get your action and bonus action and all that kind of stuff, but
Okay. I'm gonna stay on the ground and say, stars behind my eyes. On the ground, I contemplate life. Everything hurts. And then I'm gonna ready, I'm just gonna hold my hand up for if one of those assholes pops up in front of me and then I could blast them in the face.
so what are you preparing, though?
I'm not preparing anything. I'm just holding out my hand for style.
Okay, as if you're preparing a spell, but you're not actually preparing a spell.
No.
Okay. So Morbidia is still prone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you... You're prone. You have a snail.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that moves us on to the next one, who is... that one, who is going to 1, 2, 3 try and take a swing at Throck. That is going to hit. So that is oof. That is 7 damage. And then going to try and knock him prone with the shield. That is a 11 to Throck. Oh, Throck rolled a 1.
Oh no!
So the lizardman just takes that shield and solid cuff upside the head, knocking Throck onto his ass. And then turns 2, 3. And as it hits the bushes, vanishes in like the skin of these lizard men is very similar to the brush and all that you're seeing around you, and especially at night, they just blend in so well.
Whose idea was it to do this at night?
That puts it to Throck's turn, who is going to spend half his movement to get the fuck off his ass.
Luckily we're close-ish.
And he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And he is going to pull out his crossbow and ready in action to shoot the next creature he sees. Well, the next enemy he sees. Let's specify that. Alrighty, and then that puts us to the last one.
So 4 enemies.
And this one
Approximately.
is going to... 1. So it takes a couple steps out of the bush, which does proc Throk's attack. That hits. And Throx does 7 damage. And so the bolt hits the lizard man as it runs down to 3, 4. It's going to take a swing at you, Zelkanea. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits me.
Rolled an 18. That is 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
I will accept the 3 points of bludgeoning damage. These things are not as scary as those cats.
And then is going to try and knock you prone. So, athletics or athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
18.
It swings its shield, and you just bring your shield up, blocking the blow, just not even giving a rat's ass. He rolled an 8.
Goes to knock me down. Just why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Why you do this? And then it is going to turn and try and run away, which does provoke an attack of opportunity. So make a roll.
17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
Which one's... That's an 8. I need a 6. So that's 4. But I'll also use... Can I use my channel divinity because I hit him?
No, this... reactions are just the melee attack.
Okay. So I can't do that. Okay. Then just 4.
Okay. So you hit him, and it does not quite make it back into the bush. So it is still visible. And we are up to the top of the line, which is Captain Isaac, who is going to 1, 2, 3 out to the lizard. He's going to yell. He's going to use his free action to yell at Brogat, "Get back in line!" And then he's going to take a swing at the lizard man. That is a miss, and that is also a miss. God damn it! So he takes the 2 swings with the cleaver and just catching it on the lizard man's shield and on his club, not getting any solid hits in. Then we are on to Lizard 1. Lizard 1 is going to come rushing out of the bush. And is going to make an attack on you, Morbidia.
Yeah, you are.
And you are down, so that has advantage.
Whiff it.
That is a 17 to hit you.
Oh, it hits.
And actually, since you're prone, that is an automatic critical hit.
Oh. Groovy.
And so that is... Fortunately, only 6 bludgeoning damage.
Gladly take that.
So it gets the hit, and then because you're already prone, it doesn't have to try and do anything to back out of your range, and then he's going to back into the woods. We are on to Effie.
Okay, I'm going to move so that I'm beside the other lizard man, the one that's visible.
Top, bottom, or on the other side?
Other side.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah. And then I'm going to bonus action rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him with my great axe.
Okay, so you are raging.
24.
That hits.
So 13 plus, I'm going to do necrotic damage, so 15.
15 points of damage.
Yeah.
You bring your axe back and you swing it as you do, it brings up its shield to try and block this.
Yeah.
But how would you like this blow to go through?
What kind of shield is it?
Wood.
Can
and
I just-
It's wood with bone-like protrusions sticking out of it.
Can I just smash that shield into nothing?
Your axe goes right through that shield.
Oh yes! Bash this, you shit! And I break through its shield, and I guess I will slash across its chest.
Okay.
Yeah, and just try and cleave it in two if I can.
Yeah, you just saw it, like, it brought up its shield, and that shield did nothing to stop your axe, and you just kept going.
Yeah. Yes! Okay, cool.
As the two halves of this lizard man just kind of, like, crumple to the ground. And that is very, very dead.
Hooray!
Very dead is good.
I'm going to just scream out. Just scream out. And intimidation. Just, ah! I don't like that, you shit!
Is the corpse intimidated?
Yeah.
The corpse is non-responsive.
My hope is to intimidate the others into leaving us the fuck alone. And then with the can I use the rest of my movement?
Yes, you have 10 feet.
I have 10 feet. I'm going to move beside Captain Isaac.
Top, bottom.
Bottom.
Okay. So you step back out and you step back beside Captain Isaac.
Yeah.
Axe nice and bloody. Zelkanea.
I'm going to step one step to the left so that I'm kind of like regrouping people, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to prepare Sacred Flame to the next enemy to show themselves.
Okay, Sacred Flame. So you start conjuring up Sacred Flame. Are you doing anything else?
No, that's all that would be.
Okay. Kane.
Stupid question. If I use lightning breath just blindly out, will it catch the bush on fire?
Well, it's lightning, so probably not.
No, yeah. Sometimes lightning is hot
Well,
enough that it
if
can.
lightning hits a tree, it's going to light the tree on fire.
Yeah, it lights the tree on fire.
Potentially?
Okay. I don't like... Potentially doesn't seem certain for me. Okay, I'm going to move him down 10 feet beside Morbidia. And he is going to hold his melee action.
Okay. So he's prepped his melee action.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Broget. Yes, Captain. As he walks back up and he looks down at you. Need help? He's gonna grab your hand and pull you to your feet.
I owe you an ale.
I like ale. Alrighty, and Broget's gonna... He's just kind of standing there with his club ready. We are on to... Lizard 2. Who is this one? I believe, yes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Lizard 2 is going to step out of the bushes over here and is going to run this way and take another swing at Throck, which does not hit, just barely, and then is going to, having seen Throck like manage to dodge out of the way a little bit, is going to try and hit him with his shield to knock him prone, which he does not. Tries to bring it up, Throck just like steps back, dodging the shield, and his lizard isn't going to try and run away, but does not have much for movement. And as he's running away, does the reaction attack have to be a melee attack?
I think you can shoot it with a crossbow if it's a...
use attack of opportunity. Opportunity attacks. To make the opportunity attack, you use your reaction to make one melee attack against a provoking creature. So it does have to be a melee attack. So Throck's gonna try and punch him. Because fuck it.
Because fuck it.
That does not hit.
Damn it.
So he swings a punch trying to hit him as scampering off, and as does shove another bolt into his crossbow and cocking that back.
Do I cast Sacred Flame on him though?
Yes, you do.
That's a dexterity saving throw for him.
Dexterity saving throw for the lizard. That is a 17.
No, he doesn't get hit.
He takes no damage, or is it half damage?
Let me double check.
That was Sacred Flame.
Target must succeed.
No, so he takes no damage. Okay.
Takes no damage.
Okay, so he's manages, as you call in a Sacred Flame, and it hits the ground as he's like scampering away. But he is still within vision because he did not have enough move to get back to the bush. Which puts us to Morbidia. You're on your feet.
I'm gonna take 5 feet of movement back.
Yeah.
In a 5-foot step.
No, I didn't say it.
You wanted to,
I
though.
wanted to so bad. And I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at that Mother Fearer that's trying to retreat.
Yeah, hit him in the back.
Okay, so you're casting Ice Knife at him?
Yeah.
Okay, to make your attack.
8.
8 does not hit, unfortunately.
Ooh. Damn it.
Now, Ice Knife has the funky thing where it explodes.
Yeah, hit or miss. It explodes. Creatures within 5 feet must make a dexterity save.
Hit or miss, the shard then explodes, and each target, and each creature within 5 feet at the point where they explode must... Okay, so he also has to make the dexterity saving throw. I was making sure that it wasn't hit the target and then everything but the target. But yeah, so he does have to make that dexterity saving throw, which is going to be... Nat 1 to that shit.
Yay! Ready for some DiMaggio?
Let's get that damage rolling.
That's not bad. 10 damage.
Woohoo!
Boom!
Nice.
Diamond dust in his eyes.
Suddenly, the knife explodes. It just goes over his shoulder as it passes him, just explodes right in his face. Like, oh!
Goddamn eyes!
Why is it always the eyes with you people? Alrighty. So he has gotten there. We are now on to Lizard 3. Who's going to come stepping out from here. 1, 2, 3. And is going to take a swing at Kane. And Kane was holding his action, I do believe, as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So give the reaction for Kane as well.
Yeah, so 15.
15 just hits.
Woohoo! He rolled 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Lizardman has 21 to hit. That definitely hits Kane.
Yep.
And that is 6 damage.
Ooh, okay.
And then is going to try and knock Kane prone. So athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics. That is a 21.
To his 8.
Yeah.
So he goes and just slams it in, and just Kane once again just not caring at all.
Yeah. Was that 6 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the lizard is going to try and run down into the brush. This does provoke an attack of opportunity from Kane.
Woohoo! Oh, that's a 11.
So as Kane swings, the lizard man manages to duck just out of the way of the blade and get into the brush.
I imagine Kane would be very freaking frustrated right now because he cannot see things and mark things, and these scares. Hard staying and fighting! Stay and fight, cowards!
Yeah.
Yep, more or less.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that puts us to Throck, who's going to try and put a crossbow bolt in the back of the lizard who just attacked him. That definitely hits. That is a 17 to hit. And his damage. Another 4 points of damage to the lizard man. Alrighty. That lizard man's not looking all that great. And we've got lizard 4. You see step out of those bushes there and is going to run up to you and take a swing at Effie.
Okay.
And you were holding your action, correct? No, because you had attacked on the last round.
I attacked in the last round, yeah.
That does not hit.
Woohoo!
That was an 11. And then is going to try and make a shove attack with its shield. So, athletics or acrobatics, up to you.
I think I'm also going to be using...
Probably athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, because that's
definitely,
strength-based.
definitely athletics. 21.
Nice.
Well, you definitely did not get knocked on your ass.
It's not fun.
No.
And actually, because that was... You do also have advantage on strength-based saving throws, or strength-based ability checks, I believe.
Actually...
Because you're raging.
Yeah, I am. So...
Strength-based ability check, so you would have advantage on that anyways, so...
Yeah. Do you want me to roll again? See how
You
high
can
it
see if you
is?
get nat 20.
Nah. No, it's not nat 20.
Okay.
That was a 5.
Nat 20 I would have let you have a bit more reaction against it, but... it is going to try and turn and run away from you, so you get an opportunity attack.
Woo! You little shit. 17.
17 does hit.
Okay.
Nice.
I just add my weapon. I don't add my necrotic damage to
Correct.
it. Okay, yeah. Cool. So that is 13 because I'm also
Damn.
raging.
Kill it.
Yeah, the necrotic damage is the first enemy you hit on a turn?
It is the first creature you hit on each of your turns. Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to use that on
Yeah.
during the reaction. Okay, so you get a hefty hit in on this thing's back as it's darting away and vanishes into the bushes.
Is it bleeding?
There's more blood on your axe than there was a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Is it bleeding on the ground?
There is blood on the ground.
Fucking A.
Yeah, you can see this little bit of a trail of blood behind where
Good.
It was running. Alrighty, that puts us back up to Captain Isaac, who is going to... 10, 15, 20. He's going to run past Zelkanea up to here, and then that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's just running straight at the back of this lizard. He's bringing down his cleaver. Misses on the first swing, but connects on the upswing, managing to get another solid hit in on the back of the thing. So that is that, and 2, 4. And as he cleaves his axe or his cleaver up the back of this lizard man, it screams in pain as it stumbles forward and falls to the ground.
I think we're down to 2.
And that was... Okay, so... That puts us to... This one? Nope. That one. Alrighty. So, as you're standing... Which way are you facing right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, the one... Where was the...
It ran south of you, so are you facing...
Yeah, I
down?
would probably be facing south.
Okay. roll me a perception check. Actually, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception.
What's your passive perception?
Let's go. Let's check what my passive perception is. My passive perception is 13.
13. You hear it just as it's coming up from the bush.
Okay.
I'm going to get you to give me a your athletics check. I guess you already have advantage because you're raging.
Okay.
But give me an athletics check with advantage.
21.
You hear it just in time as this lizard man comes out of the tree immediately beside you, shield forward, and tries to knock you prone. And you manage to turn, just stopping the blow as it's coming. And then it is going to make a melee attack against you that also does not hit. That was a 13.
Yeah, I have a 15.
And so he tries to swing. He was hoping for the advantage from knocking you prone. And then he is going to just kind of hiss at you.
As I catch it, he hisses. I'm going to be like, you done goofed.
And then it is going to try and run away from you. So give me an attack of opportunity.
21.
That definitely hits.
13 damage.
13 damage. Hot diggity.
Yay, rage. Yay, rage.
You see it limping as it moves to try and take cover.
I'm going to be like, oh, come back, Hissy. We're having so much fun.
Alrighty. Which puts us to your turn.
I'm actually going to step 5 feet beside Zelkanea. And I'm going to hold my melee action.
Okay. So you're holding your melee action?
Mm-hmm.
Zelkanea, what are you doing?
I'm going to stay where I am and hold Guiding Bolt for the next enemy to show themselves.
Okay. What is Kane doing?
He's going to step 5 feet back, and he's going to hold his melee action.
Okay. Which puts us to Brogut. Brogut, what are you doing? Brogut's listening to the captain's orders. That's what he's doing.
Good boy, Brogan.
Good
boy.
What are you doing?
Morbidia, clutching her head and groaning, is gonna shoot some dancing lights over to the south west.
Okay, trying to light up the area.
Yeah.
Dancing lights gives how much light? Dancing lights gives dim light in a 10-foot radius. So we're just gonna go. So where do you want them placed? Because you have 4.
I have
That
4.
you can conjure up. They have to be within 20 feet of each other.
Cool. So from the one you have now, can we just do the other 3 straight to the left?
In, like,
Yeah.
right beside each other?
Yeah, into the brush.
Alrighty. So we have those 4 lights that suddenly conjure up into existence.
And do they happen to reveal a shitty lizard man?
As you see those lights pop up, you do see a shitty lizard man hiding on the other side of the bush. Just like looking up these lights and just like shielding his eyes. You done goofed. Alrighty, so we have revealed one of the shitty lizard men.
Does that mean my bolt can...
You can hit him because you now have you guys have vision of lizard man. So take a
15.
15 does hit just barely.
Yes.
How many D6s is this? It's either 4.
That's a great question to hear.
It's like, how many D6s do I get this guy up with? You're using guiding bolt.
Yeah, 4 D6.
Wow.
Oof.
So 2, 6, 10, 12.
Very nice.
Nicely done.
Damn.
And if
How'd
he's
I
not
do
dead,
this?
then we have advantage hitting him until my next turn.
How'd you like to do this? Go on.
I want his head to explode.
So there's like light from these dancing lights, and it's like shielding its head. Just suddenly, just blood splatter, taking the inside of his shield, and his body now drops to the ground, very, very dead. Alrighty, and that leaves us.
Good teamwork.
Yeah, good
Great
teamwork.
Alrighty. And now we have. Are you the one who's alive?
Yeah.
Yes, you're the one who's alive.
Hissy. Come out to play, hissy. Let me cut off that leg. I'm sure it hurts.
Who feels like keeping him alive?
We
For a
could.
bit.
We could keep
As he
him
comes out,
alive.
just blindness.
Yeah.
Just ask
Try
a few
running away
questions.
while you're
Yeah,
blind.
we could. Does anyone here speak lizard?
I do not
Oh.
speak lizard.
That's a
Unless
good
they speak
point.
Gnomish.
Yeah. They speak gnomish.
I
Or
could've-
Underdark.
Could have sworn I heard that guy say, "Why do they always go for the eyes?"
Yeah.
They know common.
I know
They
common.
totally speak common.
You see the lizard man step out of the brush, and he's fleeing.
Ah,
Ah,
that bitch.
motherfucker.
Is anyone going to attempt to pursue?
Out of the brush where?
Yeah. How fast can we catch up to him?
He came out right here.
Okay.
You guys can see my mouse, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he came out here, ran past the dancing lights, and is running down this way. So he's just getting... Like, he would technically go off the map,
Yeah.
but he's currently running to your south.
Can Kane throw a hunter's mark on him?
Yes, he can.
Okay, so Kane is going to bonus action throw a hunter's mark. So that way we can, if we need to, if we really want to, which I think we should, we can now follow this guy and
Cool.
kill him. So, yeah, because we have advantage now to perception and survival. So he's going to throw that. And then with 30 feet of movement, can he run up and get to him?
30 feet of movement. 5, 10. Yes, he would just be catching up, because, like, once again, as I said, like,
Yeah.
the little man would technically be off the map by this
Yeah.
point. But just barely, so Kane could get just in range to attack him.
Okay, yeah, he's going to go up to him and he's going to divine smite him.
Okay,
Because I'm not
So-
feeling merciful.
make that attack.
Ooh, that's 21.
That's definitely gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
That's gonna hurt. Let me roll these 2d8s. 3, 7, so 10. And then is that additional to his weapons attack?
Yep.
Yeah, so, and then
Holy crow.
that is I want to roll good. 8 plus 4, so 12 on top of that.
So what was the first number?
The first number was, I rolled a 1 and it was 8. 8 plus 12.
How do you want to do this?
He's gonna run up.
And you also
Because
include your
he's-
hunter's mark damage?
Oh no. That's just one more. So,
Okay. So,
so
how do you want to do this?
So he's going to run up because I imagine Kane would be pissed because he hasn't been able to kill things the way he's wanted to kill things. And he's going to go up and he is just going to... Oh, what would be the worst way to do this? He's going to hamstring him so that he trips. And then, as the guy's on the ground, he's going to go down with his greatsword and pin him to the ground. Through the chest.
That lizard man is very, very dead and very, very impaled to the ground.
And then he's just gonna go, ah! And then he's gonna pull out his sword and kick him and be like, stupid fucking lizard.
So much for asking questions.
I'm sorry, I cleaned it.
Everybody is still satisfied with how this ended.
Alrighty. And with that, we're out of combat. Is there anything anyone's wanting to do at this point?
Are any of them carrying anything of value?
Yeah, let's loot.
Roll me a survival check.
Survival?
Survival.
Oh, I did not get
You're
that.
you're looting creatures at this point.
9.
Where's my survival? 4.
Actually, I will roll. I'll roll survival for Effie and
Okay.
Kane. Oh, Effie did not roll survival very well, but Kane rolled a 14.
Okay. So 14 for Kane.
Effie got a 5.
Okay.
I got a 4.
8.
8. Okay. So you're kind of like picking at these bodies, and they're humanoid lizard men. They're humanoid lizard folk essentially. They're very simply dressed. Like, they've got their shields that have like bone spikes, like rib cages, like tied with leather straps to the shield. Their club is just a wooden club with like what looks like what they've rummaged from like the mines or something like that, where it's just like nails jammed into the clubs themselves. So nothing really effective or worth much of anything. And especially since these are unusual creatures. You're not used to seeing lizard folk. It's like, especially in contrast to Kane, who's a dragonborn and much more upright and has much more that humanoid. These are more like hunched over, very primal creatures that you haven't seen much elsewhere. Even in the Underdark, you had not encountered anything like these. So even amongst looting the bodies, you're not really finding much of value.
So these lizard people were just a waste of time and ammunition.
Well, they did attack us. So, I imagine... Actually, could I do a, knowledge check? Like a knowledge nature check of lizard men, if I know anything about lizard men?
Yeah.
Okay.
This would be knowledge history, not knowledge nature.
Okay, this would be...
Because you're seeing if you remember something from before.
Same modifier, though.
Yeah. I know nothing. I rolled a 6. I bullshit. I'm like, pretty sure they were I'm pretty sure they were working for the cock gnome.
Can I look around to see if I can tell where they came from?
Or they were working for the shitty dwarves who built that shitty fucking thing in the back. Or they're in cahoots with the tentacle cats.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Can I look around to see if I can figure out where they came from?
Due to your perception check from when you first noted them, you figured that they'd probably been pursuing you for a while, so you'd have to backtrack quite a bit to even attempt to find where they came from.
That sounds like a lot of work. Let's continue.
Right now, Captain, how far out are we? Do you reckon?
Captain pulls out the map and walks over beside Effie and kind of trying to light up the map with the torch.
Oh yeah, I did that combat with a torch in my hand.
He's like, I need to hold on my axe. Clunk.
Yeah.
Fear the bright axe.
I just put it in my cheek. I'm like, you're done good.
You done good. But he's looking. It's like shouldn't be far now. Throck is kind of like taking his crossbow and just kind of push on one of the lizardmen's bodies and kind of rolls it over and looks at him and, "Oi, Captain, isn't this the cursed thing that what's his face was talking about?" And Captain just looks at him and is like, "Hogwash and superstition."
I have the most important question. Do you think they taste good?
Yes.
They look about as tasty as the slaves in the deep dark. So
Yeah. It's just, I'm just saying. It's not people, so it's not cannibalism. It's a lizard. It's a lizard man, but it's still a lizard.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna take a tail with me. Might be good to try.
Mm-hmm.
You can. If you
Yeah.
Makes a good
Oh,
story.
I rolled a 19.
want. 19. So you just kind of go up and you take your axe and like you look at some of the lizard men, like couple of the tails are pretty like grungy and a little beat up.
Yeah.
You find a couple of like, these tails are nice. And you lop off a couple of their tails. And I got a couple of lizard man tails.
Yeah, good. Try them
Can I try to light one on fire and I can say it's a sacrifice to Loth?
later.
Pardon?
Can I just light one on fire and say it's a sacrifice to Loth?
You could light one on fire and say it's a sacrifice to Loth.
There you go. Do I have to roll to light it on fire? Or just
No, you. It takes you a little bit because, you know, fresh meat doesn't instantly light on fire, but you manage to sit there for a little bit and get a little bit of fire going and catches on fire. And...
Brilliant. This is a sacrifice to Loth. Hopefully she likes me more now.
Alrighty. And you guys continue on. Are you going back to previous marching order?
Your previous marching order sounds good.
Zilthrock, Effie, Isaac, Kane, Brogat, and Morbidia.
Yeah, Morbidia's okay with this.
Morbidia
Morbidia
with
doesn't
K beam in
learn.
the back.
Yeah.
Get knocked down, just stay down. Be like,
Yeah.
well, I'm down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah, I
stars
didn't-
look gorgeous from back down here.
I didn't pick myself up. That was all Borat.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And so as you guys are walking, you can hear like Throck is kind of like calling back to Brogut, and it's like, "Oi, Brogut, these the bloke there's talking about. Legends say people spending too much time on the Isle turn into these freaks." And Brogut's just like, "I don't want to be a lizard."
Do you think of... Nah, this is superstition. Oh, does that mean if I take these tails on the boat, they'll transform into something else?
I don't know.
Let's wait till you.
Throck's
Wait,
just like,
yeah. We gotta for science. We have to check this
What's
out.
science?
Don't worry, if you turn into lizards, you'll make better slaves.
We'll make better slaves.
So you guys end up progressing, and fairly uneventful as you continue traveling along. You follow the map for another good probably 3 or so hours before, like, through the dark. And as you're arriving to this cave, it's the sun is starting to rise a little bit. The cavernous mouth of this cave is tipped with sharp stalactites protruding down from the roof of the cave, and almost giving it like a maw-like appearance. And with that, we're going to call the session.
Oh,
It
I
is
was gonna say,
11:02.
does it look like it's been made by dwarves?
You don't know.
Damn it.
We'll have to find out next time.
Cliffhanger!
Alrighty, but thank you all for tuning in. I'm Ominous Eagle, joined today by Jamie, who is playing Effie and Kane.
I think I did an okay job.
Oh yeah. We've got Jeanette, who's been playing Zelkanea, and MissWolfinger, who is our beloved rhyming Morbidia.
Yay. Which doesn't rhyme, just haiku.
You've had some rhymes in there. Alrighty.
Effie is like super impressed with the haiku. She's just like even when you were on the ground, she was just like, how? How are you still able to do that?
She's got knocked silly. It's like, hi, I need a haiku for this.
Yeah, I need a haiku.
There's a haiku for
How do you do that?
Alrighty, but with that, we're calling it a night. Thank you all for tuning in. Have yourselves a great night. And this is Ominous Giggle and Co. signing off from Roll for Severity. Bye.
Bye.